Cats always get priority.
Yeah, understandable.
So yeah, the magical dome
It's not letting me do it.
that
The
that
magical
we have zero
dome.
evidence for.
We have zero evidence for it.
All right, pinning the
It's
message.
not letting me go
There it
in,
is.
dude. I got to download it, I guess.
So anything else? Like what do you think? What do you think's going to be like the response to the general population of them? Like,
I get
do
an
you
echo.
think any of them? Do you think a small number of them? Do you think a large number will
It won't let me
change their
launch
mind?
it. I can't get in.
Oh, I think almost
The
none of them
motherfucker.
will change their mind. They'll just look for excuses, to be honest.
Nope, not looking for excuses.
Almost none.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
I tend to think that. But you know, I don't see that as the
Okay,
the
it's
real,
installing it. Okay.
the real
Here we
goal.
go.
The real goal I see more as, there won't be new flurfs. Any existing or anybody going out there saying, "Oh, hey, believe us. We know better than all the."
See if you lets me in.
I would like to think that, but
I'm not gonna let you in unless you have.
there's just some very stupid people out
He's
there.
in Zoom.
Yeah.
So
You gotta have Zoom downloaded on your phone or your whatever.
Got
You have to agree to it.
the
that's
one
all.
on PayPal here.
there we go. It's going now. Join meeting.
So there we go. There's that. And
Should I
then
do
one
it?
more I got to update.
He's got video, so I'm turning the video off.
Right.
Go ahead. Go
Are you
on.
ready? Are you ready for the update?
You ready
For
for the update?
what update?
The update for the fundraising
Updated date?
update.
I'm in his Zoom space. I don't know if he's going to talk to
Before
me
the
though.
stream. So at the last stream, I was at
Come on, Michael. Talk to me.
23,790, and after that, 23,967.
Brenda's trying to get in too. From
The
where
edge of 24,000. Well, thank you very much there. All right, Alejandro, where are you?
I'm in Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh,
All right.
he's
Now
in
you
Mexico.
said it the American way
The American way. So he's lying to he's speaking
because
peace.
I'm speaking
because you're
English,
speaking
so-
English.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in Spanish
Likely
is
story.
Mexico.
So my brother-in-law, my cuñado,
My cuñado.
his dad
so
is a
Spanish.
mechanic, and he does mechanic-y things with them, and so
Mechanic-y
they'll be
things.
talking, and they're talking in Spanish, but then every
Spanish
once in a
people-
while
Mexicans
they'll
talking in
say
Spanish.
a word
Holy
that I
shit.
recognize that's English, so it'll be Spanish,
He don't speak no
carburetor,
Spanish.
Spanish.
What are you talking about?
And like, just these words that just jump out at me all of a sudden because I understand so little Spanish.
I think I titled
he
this.
taught me a little,
This
but then
dream
I
perfect
won't let
prelude
him
to a
teach
crawl.
me anymore because he didn't teach me the good Spanish.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this.
Dude, he shut me out.
Yeah, I tell it a lot.
Shut me out, dude.
Josh Smith is like, I tell it all the time. Yeah, you're right.
You don't want to
I mean,
talk
that's
to
my
your
only
dumbass
Spanish story. What are you going to do?
pussy.
Well, I've got another Spanish story. It's even worse,
What a
though.
punk, dude.
I doesn't want to talk to you.
A friend of mine I used to work with,
He,
he
I'm
was,
open it
he was
again. See what he
slacking
does.
off in his
No,
Spanish class. He
I'm
had no
still
idea.
waiting. Here I am.
And they were
No,
supposed to do a
the host
skit.
has joined. It'll let
And
you
the
know.
skit was,
you're
they're
here.
supposed to be like a
Text
shopkeep
to speak.
and somebody buying
That's the
something.
speaker,
And
Michael.
background
Testing
there.
1, 2.
and they had,
testing
and
1,
they
2.
didn't plan it. They just
Testing. One,
messed
two.
around, and then so when it's
Testing
their
1, 2.
time
Testing
to
1, 2.
like do their little skit,
My little skit.
they hadn't prepared anything.
I wasn't
But,
doing a skit. I'm heading
my
down there,
friend's
dude.
like,
You
whoa,
fucking
he's going to be the
dipshit.
shopkeep. And the other guy comes walking in. He says, "Tienes unas
He's not going to
faldas?"
accept me, I don't think. Host has
How's that?
joined. We will let them
How's
know
that
you're
story?
here. Okay.
Tienes
Come on,
unas
Mike.
faldas.
Come on. Open the door.
Tienes unas what? Sorry.
Faldas.
You know who this is.
Come on.
Yes.
Skirts.
Why do you even
Yeah,
put
okay, yes.
What a pumpkin.
It's kind of,
think
kind
we
of
bought
hard
like-
to recognize because-
Maybe he'll actually talk to me. I'm going to let it sit for a
Yeah,
minute.
it's natural.
Maybe he just wants to see if you're serious and if
My
it's
Spanish
stick
is-
around.
It's not even funny in how bad I am about Spanish. So that's not the laundry timer. That was the 5-minute timer. So, all right, we got a few in the. We got Les Rower coming up. So Alejandro, thank you for popping in. We'll see if we get any more
Thank you for accepting.
excuses. Yeah. All right, now Les was next. But, oh, you know what? I got
Dude,
another
you're,
one
like, cutting out
from
bad.
I got another one from Raynard. Hold on.
Where's my backup when I need him?
He's on this. He's on a run right now. So hold on. Let's see what he says.
Finally figured out what the real excuse is going to be. They'll say that because they witnessed that the
I
sun was
don't know what
visible
he's
for
doing now.
24 hours.
He's not interviewing. He's not letting
It
me in
actually
yet.
means that they were at the North Pole and not the South Pole, and therefore that has actually proved that the Earth is flat.
Okay, don't worry.
Wow, Raynard.
Yes, it has.
I don't know. Do you see any problems with that?
Do you see any problems there, sir?
Les?
You gonna go back to the house? All right, you be back. All right.
Oh, Leslie always has trouble with his microphone and his headphones and his audio. I mean, he's almost as bad as he's almost
Come on,
as
Michael.
bad as me.
Oh well, okay.
Do
I have any
I guess I'm in a queue or something. There's like a whole bunch of people waiting to talk to this son of a bitch. He put his Zoom up there like he
Of
wants to
course,
talk to those
folks do have a
people.
lot of problems with compasses, don't they?
We got a lot of problems with compasses, don't we?
Well,
So-
yeah.
No,
They
we
like to
don't.
say that compasses don't point south.
They don't. They point north.
I know.
They're the antipodal
Oh, they're
positioning.
so dumb.
We're so dumb. He's funny.
You are
I don't know why you
hearing
I do hear you now. Yeah.
Well, only thing I've really got to say is you do realize that
Come on, Rigger.
FTFE, Craig McNeil, can no longer be allowed to publish
Turn my
anything
camera on so
after
see if
last
he
night.
actually lets me in.
After last night.
I got a
Well,
virtual
yeah,
background. I can choose one.
His-
I gave an
his,
avatar too.
Greg says
Video
whatever you wanna
filters,
call it.
studio
Oh.
effects,
Yeah, that was
virtual backgrounds. Got a
that
board.
was something. That was
Download
something.
it.
Oh,
Come on, Mike.
hold on. You keep talking.
I'm actually going with you on your
Yeah,
trip.
what
so
do you
should talk
think?
to me.
What is your idea for their excuse?
I don't have an excuse, dude.
Oh my God! I mean, they're gonna. Of course, the coffee cup caustic is.
Oh, the coffee cut
It's
coffee.
going to be their whole thing. Ignoring
Nope,
the fact
it's
that
not. That's
that means
daylight,
that
dude.
the sun
It's
cannot be inside.
it's reflecting off the dome.
Coffee
Yeah, the
cup.
magical dome.
They've never been bothered by consistency.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Mikey's
or, you know,
dome
having
pictures
their-
up and
their
see if he can
Theories
explain them.
match each other. Or hypotheses.
Seriously,
Not even
yeah.
hypotheses. They're
Yeah, whatever.
silly-ass notions. Yeah, they're silly-ass notions. Never match each other, let alone reality.
They're vague ideas.
No, they're not big ideas. We
Yeah,
can demonstrate them.
All right.
The fuck did I just
It's been
get
a
my eye?
long couple
Feel
days.
free. Feel
Thank
free.
you. Yeah.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
get
touch it
nothing
with
out
a
of it.
10-foot pole, but you know, or
Tab?
or an inch and a half Italian either, but you know.
What?
You being generous there?
What is he
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
Simkia,
Willie?
jump on Zoom. You can come talk to me.
I'm on Zoom, you fucking dipshit.
Thanks for letting me on though. By
Yes.
the way. I
No,
appreciate it.
I don't fucking even read
These
it.
old bones are still able to rattle a bit.
Oh yeah.
Quiet.
Between now and
It's not letting me
when I
back
go, I really want to
Motherfucker.
refilm using the
You keep putting you on hold.
the apparatus that we designed
Oh,
together.
he knows who I am.
It's mostly you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope so. Thank you.
I looked at the video I had made of it. It just wasn't clear enough, so I need to redo that all.
Oh, I had it open a second ago, and now it's
I need
gone.
a name for
Oh,
the
the
thing.
apparatus needs a name?
Yeah. It has to end with like Ader, right? Somehow, like the testerator, something like that. So you can think about that.
Ball eater?
Well,
Trying to get back in.
It's testing
I'm gonna
Whitson's
reach-
claims about
Claim, yeah.
electrostatic gravity. So
We don't back
The Whitson
any of his
Terminator.
claims, dude. We can tear them apart in about 5
could
seconds.
be.
Or Whitson Terminator. How about that one? The Whitson Terminator. You know.
I don't think that's it. There's more than
okay.
just Whitson.
Oh boy, does that mean you're going?
Who, me? Yeah, I'm going. You know that already.
It already just popped up. Now why don't I see it?
It's not coming. It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me get in. I'm gonna get out of it and try to go back in.
Okay. Maybe you need a fake account so he doesn't know who it is.
I
That's what you need.
I'm
That's
not
what they
gonna
do,
weasel out. I'm going, dude. Where's this damn Zoom link at?
Right inside the chat.
I don't see it. The
Wasn't
top.
there?
There it is. I see it.
Highlight, yeah. Yeah, it's still up there.
Yeah, I got it.
Flat.
No, I'm in now. What happened to it? Where'd it go?
It's disappeared. The whole chat, everything just disappeared.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Oh, hell, it's back. Okay. I got to share it.
Oh shit! I don't want to do that, do I? No, I don't want to go on Zoom. No, I don't want to go on Zoom. Nope.
I'm in there. Can you see that? Come on, Mike.
Dumbass. Come on, goon, dumbass.
Do. I'm waiting for the old man to shut the fuck up. You better have life insurance. That's what it is. A flatty.
So get some life insurance, huh?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm going down there on my own volition.
Going down there on your own? What do you mean you don't know what he's
On
talking
my
about?
own volition, dude. On my own volition.
What is he talking about right now?
It's my own will. I don't know. He's talking about doing something else. Commit to a prediction.
He's talking about getting his butt punched by a fucking penis or something. That's what he's talking about. That's supposed to be funny, damn it. You're supposed to laugh.
I can't hear you over Tune. Tune is too loud right now. He's overpowering your voice.
Can't hear you.
I got to turn him down.
Turn it down. God dang it.
Tune is just loud as fuck.
Damn, that shit works.
He's got his volume up way high, dude. I got him almost turned completely down.
Who'd have fucking thought? Who'd have fucking thought?
He overpowers his guest with his volume.
Fucking amazing, bro. That's fucking amazing.
Oh, Brenda's coming in. Oh boy. Hi, Brenda. Let's hear some ad homs.
That butt fucker.
Ass plugger. Yeah.
Big douchebag. Or whatever. I don't know what he is.
He's a 63-year-old man dressed up like a woman.
Is that what it is? 3-year-old?
Yeah, that's Brenda.
The whole really? 3-year-old? All right, cool.
63-year-old.
I thought he was like 60. Yeah, I was about to say. I thought
63.
He was 63-year-old.
I'm not giving you excuses, retard. And I'm gonna get what I'm gonna do before I go. I'm gonna get Chris to map out the azimuth and where the sun's gonna declinate to, and I'm gonna document it while I'm there. I'm gonna take notes all the way down. Yeah.
You know, this fucking idea of just putting fucking bug repellent on your headlights, it fucking works, dude.
Brenda, do you hear Brenda's got a bad mic, dude.
Fucking clear as fuck. I don't believe it. Clear as fuck. I can't believe it.
Get on your mic so I can hear you proper.
I can't fucking do that because it's dead.
Oh no.
My mic is dead. I have to use this shitty mic because it's broken. Because I fucking used it all fucking afternoon, jackass. What do you think this is? How do you figure it goes dead?
Should I bring the?
I'm being used.
Hey, do me a favor. Put the get the pitch data. Ooh. He made an announcement. He's gonna take me in.
Pitch data, motherfucker.
I'm next after Brenda. I am. Nachikita, dude. Nachikita.
Who is that?
Nachikita is. You don't know who Nachikita is?
That dumbass motherfucker was on the show the other day.
Well, he doesn't come on our show anymore. He's mad at Flats.
Yeah, everybody is, isn't there? Everybody seems to be mad at Flats lately. Fucking well. Let's see you guys. Let's see you dumb motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that shit works good. Holy shit. I would not have expected that. Not at all. That's fucking crazy.
He's saying that he's not going to go with any predictions or make any predictions unless we make a bet on it. I'm going to bring a prediction with me. No.
You know what I just realized?
Audio sucks balls.
One of my lights on the side, one of my side tail lights is all fucking bleached out. I never noticed that before.
From the sun, because you parked it on the wrong side of the house.
No, I mean, it's totally, completely bleached off of there. Like, it's not even orange at all. Like, it's a different tail. It might be a different light. Maybe it was replaced.
Is Brenda on screen? Can you see her? Can you see Brenda?
And the light bulbs are orange instead. I just realized that. That's what it is. This side is orange. And the side, there's like a whole different reflector there. That's trippy. I didn't notice that before. Never even fucking paid attention to those.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a microphone. That's
dude,
horrible.
really?
Can you see Brenda on the screen?
What is the where? What aren't you hearing? Which part aren't you hearing?
I'm connecting the mic right now. Hold on.
Well, as soon as mine charges, I'll gladly plug it in or go sit back down by the computer. But I was smoking a bowl.
If you missed the fire show today, that was coming.
I'm in a Zoom call right now.
Yes, you are Roger.
All right, how you doing, Mike? You know who I am, right?
You're Roger.
Yeah, I'm part of Flat Slate's panel, and Duffy lives right down the road from me, and I'm actually going with you on your expedition to Antarctica. With you guys. I'm going with the final experiment. I got a GoFundMe going right now, and you don't want to make any predictions, I guess, or you don't want to do it without making a bet on it. Is what you're saying?
No. I know what the sun will do, and so this is about what are the excuses that the planets are going to
Who knows what the sun is going to do? What a fucking
retard.
Right? Well, I'm on a flat panel. What do you think, man? I'm on Flat Slate Show, and I have my own channel too.
There you go. So now this is then I'll change the question.
Here's where he goes derp 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 derp.
Prediction of what will happen and how strongly will you stand behind that prediction?
I'll have to check with a couple of people that I know that actually handle mapping and stuff. So I can give you one they can predict for you if you want to do that. We'll do longitude and latitude predictions. Yeah.
Why do we give a fuck?
Yeah, I'd love to get actual.
Yeah, I will give it to you. I'm gonna put it all together before I go.
Don't bet him money. Bet him something like make him do fucking give free car washes for a week at a fucking nearest church or something. Make him fucking suffer, dude. I'd bet something really big, but he'd fucking screw if he did. He'll back out like a bitch.
So for midnight, and that's when it will be 13 degrees elevation. So that's my prediction.
Okay.
So there's no latitude, longitude of that because.
You're just fucked, Roger.
Well, how do you think they made those lines to start with? They didn't just draw like lines in the middle. They go in the circuit where the sun is relative to the degree.
Hold on, are you talking to me because you're cutting in and out?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. Like it's. You were talking really. I could really get you well before.
Okay.
But now it's not working.
Your volume's kind of low too on my end. I can't really hear you. Oh, I'll be able to get some predictions for you. I won't do them myself personally. I have people that handle that side of it.
Okay.
Oh no! Now you sound like a moron.
Sorry, Roger. Like I don't know. It's really not coming through well.
Okay.
So.
He doesn't want anybody to hear you.
Reconnect. You can come back in.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to let you know I'm on the list to go, and my GoFundMe's starting as of the last 2 days. So you can't hear me at all, can you?
I have no idea what you're saying. Like every third word is on it. So
it's got to be the connection with Zoom. I'm not really this first time I've actually downloaded this computer. So. All
right. Well, if you want to come back in, Rob. Sure
it's all right. It's good, man. I just let you know that I'm going to be with you guys on the trip.
All right. Yeah. That sounds good. I look forward to it.
Okay. I'll see you there. All right. Bye, Michael.
You know, damn, there ain't nobody going on that fucking trip. fucking dumbass motherfucker.
All right.
Fucking chump ass nigga. Shit.
It's a little behind, dude. It is.
Chump. Anyway, whatever.
That was fun.
Get my damn it. Ah,
Dude, Ryan.
All right. Well, if you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
come
gonna
back in,
pause his ass.
I'm not sure you.
All right. He doesn't have us directly on his stream. He's
no,
pushing
he's
it
doing
through the microphone.
interviews and he's putting up there what he wants. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So he can-
he's not feed. Yeah, he's not feeding into the live stream with his audio. He's feeding into
No.
his microphone through
Yeah.
a Zoom call on another computer. He's
Mhm.
sitting across the room from where he's actually got the other computer set up.
Exactly.
So,
That way they can't hear what you're saying until he wants you to.
yep. Yeah,
He's
so
a
you can turn it up and
fucking-
down. Yeah, he's a douchebag, dude.
I mean, that's the reason why no one ever gets to fucking prove him wrong is because he shuts the fucking mic down. It's like, nope, you're not talking. Nope, fuck you. Nope, you're not allowed to talk when I'm talking now. But then as soon as you start talking, he can talk over you every time. Oh, but wait a minute. But wait a minute. He'll cut in on you every time. And then when you try to say, hey, wait a minute, I wasn't done, and then he'll be like, you're talking over me again. Fucking same dumb that they all play. Fucking dumb. Well, I don't even go on the show. Fucking dumb.
Did you hear his predictions? They're not predictions. I try to explain how they develop longitude and latitude lines. He doesn't even know how that works. He's
He doesn't
stupid.
He does.
Dude.
He probably knows every fucking bit of it. He just fucking lies because he's what he does. He's just a lying second. That's all he
He's
is.
trying to make this is a political campaign to make a smear people who think the Earth is flat or know the Earth is flat because they can't be because
They want
science.
it to vote, but I guess they'd rather make fun of the vote rather than.
Which that has absolutely nothing to do with science whatsoever.
Flat.
Has everything. Yeah. All
Supposedly.
right. Keep everybody busy for a minute. I'm gonna put some music on, and I'm
My
going
mic
to go to
doesn't
the
even work.
bathroom.
You want me to keep him busy? How am I going to do that?
I'm gonna play some music. or
I'll
something.
dance around like a monkey and smoke pot in front of him. How about that?
There you go. And I'll put a video on or something.
We get.
Oh, Cooking with Lucas on.
Oh, I can go make some French toast if you want that. I won't.
We can play this. Here, hold on. I'll put Luca on just for the hell of it.
No, we don't do that.
I love the little bastard.
Please no. Please no.
No,
I don't love him.
No.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on in the
He's
chat?
making an egg, dude. That's what he's making.
What are you doing with it? Oh, look, Derek's here. Hi, Derek.
Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some shorts.
Oh, damn, I was missing all that. Alan. Oh, hi, Alan. Where are the cookies? I was eating them earlier. Didn't you see me? Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Do we have people in here?
Yeah.
Is there,
Derek.
oh, nice.
Jim Anus is in here.
Hey, Derek. Anus.
No,
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, shit. I think Alan's on my restream version.
Okay. We're going to do legs, dude. That's all we're doing now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there we go. That's better. There you go. I can handle that.
Enjoy, boys.
There's nothing wrong with my legs. No. Probably dude, right? It's a man. Oh, man. What is this, Roger? Your collection of toss videos? Is your toss, your pictorial for your tossing? Do you toss off every day or what? Oh, your Pornhub's much more interesting, man. I'm just kidding. I know that's good.
Dude, I can hear everything you say.
I don't even know what he's showing here. I guess it's pictures of some girl. I don't know. Some girl.
It's just the shorts, dude, on YouTube. That's all it is.
It's a hoop.
It's a YouTube shorts collection of girls. You see
wow,
it?
You collect them, huh?
No.
Are they like postcards?
No, I don't. It just gave it to me. It just sent it to me. I'll show you.
Who's that?
Here, see those?
That's dude. Sure, that's
That's
not a man.
Metallica. What's that?
Looks like a man.
That's tall enough to be a man. I'm telling you. Let's watch the girl skydive. Ready? Sky Pro.
Guy died from Sky Pro. And we had a way I have to do it. So I can see that. Who's taking the picture? Who's that girl?
Hey, Alan, how you doing today, man? Okay. Yeah, there's no use to talking to him, but he just kind of shut me down fast before I could even get to the crux of his argument he was getting ready to do.
What's going, Derek? Why is Derek leaving?
Is Derek leaving?
Why are you showing pictures of divorce women, Roger?
Oh,
Jesus
hell.
Christ.
I'm sorry, Derek. I'll turn it off, dude. It's going to make you
Oh, you
mad.
poor baby. No, it's not making him mad. He's probably just making fun of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know why we'd be worried about what he had, but I mean, you know, hey.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep your audience happy, dude.
Well, I'm not saying we don't, but I mean, if we start bending over to every time someone throws a little temper tantrum in the chat, then
Yeah, I know.
we're not
They'll
we're
end
not
up
be
like
all
some people.
brother. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
where I'm coming from, like just saying. I mean, we can work it out with people and whatever, but I am who I am. And that's just who I am. If you decide you don't like me, you can always, move on. I can do that too. Who knows?
Oh, here, I guess I'm going to watch. Hold on. You might like
Truth
this.
If the truth doesn't like you at some point, you can always walk away, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What do you think? Okay. Now, somebody was asking about what those clouds are in the ground. That's the nitrous, the liquid nitrogen that they
nitrogen
expel.
That's not flammable or nothing. It's not flammable or nothing. They just let it collect on the ground. That's why they make you stand 5 miles away, right? Like stand 5-10 miles away from the whole thing. That way, in case there's a crash or something, you don't get hurt. Like, oh, I don't want to get hurt. I want to get hurt. It might be painful, That could hurt. Hurt your.
All right. Let's see how it goes.
There.
No,
That's fake rocket. Water balloon, the air balloon, whatever the fuck it is. Damn fucking
nice curve to the earth there with the fish on.
The flame shooting out the bottom of it like a damn fairy rocket or something.
All right, let's play it. See where it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All rockets are going. Yeah!
It doesn't move at all. Oh, there it goes. Look, it's moving.
Look at it turn sideways right away, dude. Like, boom. Right out the gate.
Look how perfect this thing. Straight up. Look. Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's a cut. There's one cut. How many more cuts are we going to have? There comes another one. Get ready. Going to cut, and then there's going to be another rocket somewhere up in the sky, right above it. The perfect flame with a perfect cloud of smoke coming out. No jet, no rocket, no nothing. Why is there smoke at all? If you're burning pure gases, then if you're burning pure hydrogen and oxygen, why would there be any smoke at all? Doesn't make any logic.
It's not pure, dude. I'm telling you right now. Look at that flame.
And I'm just saying, even if that's what they were using as a fuel, it would not be smoke. You both know that. It would burn just like propane. It would be almost perfectly clean. You wouldn't see nothing but a signal.
So what they're burning off is that liquid oxygen and liquid nitrogen is what's burning off of it.
What the fuck that's for?
Pressure.
So it's lightweight enough to just pour it up in the sky with a little fireball coming out the bottom.
You sure?
Yeah,
I gotta test that out.
Fucking phone. If it's even real at all, it's probably all CGI.
Look at the arrowhead up to the shooting sun.
Look from the other view when they show the speeds, and it shows how it's going like 1,000 miles per hour at this point.
I know.
Stupid. Nothing matches up. Nothing.
Hold on. Wait.
Here it comes. Now look at the little fireball coming out the bottom. Why would there be a little flame coming out? If it's a jet, if it's a rocket engine. A rocket engine doesn't leave any smoke, dude.
No, rocket engines aren't real engines, dude. They just shoot up.
Well, rocket engines are fake. They have to run water into them to make them fucking blow smoke. They have to burn water. They have to, basically it just blows fucking heat. It blows fucking heat out the body. It's like a giant torch. And so they just spray water around it so that way it evaporates all that water and it makes it look like smoke going everywhere. And that's not what it is. It's just water evaporating, making a cloud. That's why after it flies up and goes over, the cloud just turns into a cloud. It just, you know what I mean? It's just water. I bet if you flew through it, you could test it and it wouldn't be any goddamn rocket fuel. It's fake as shit. But you can't fly through it because you don't fake. They don't even put anything.
Yeah, there's no real pressure coming out the back end of that with that much flame, dude. That's way too much.
That's complete CGI, bro.
Yep.
Like it just hangs there like a fucking phone being hung up on a fucking stand. Like, yeah, right. What the
How many
fuck
angles are we gonna get, dude? That's my question.
Yeah, look at it's so fucking dumb. It's like
Nice.
yeah, like it'd be a fireball. That what is that? Is that the engine shooting the flame out the side so it doesn't shoot it straight down, so it doesn't overpower and go straight back up again? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think it's trying to level it out so it
porting out. It's supposed to be porting out all that pressure so that it looks like a real jet engine making a landing. Fucking dumb. Fake as shit. Dude.
Well, I don't know if you can make a rocket.
It looks like a big penis. It looks like a big penis with balls on fire. Is what it looks like.
Well, they try to give it an arrowhead on the top of it.
Yeah, of course they gotta put a little. They gotta put a little fucking helmet at the top. Yeah. So that way it's a pure penis. It definitely won't get mixed up with anything else. When little girls see it, they'll think, "Oh, look, it's a giant penis." They won't say anything, but in the back of their mind, they know that. They know what it is.
They're trying to impregnate the moon, dude.
At least maybe they won't. Maybe they don't notice it, but once they do, they'll realize, what the fuck? They'll be thinking the same thing I thought when I realized that the Virgin Mary.
Hey, Captain K-Man, how are we doing tonight, man? Hey, Captain K-Man's in.
No. You go down there, handle it. You gonna go handle it? No, you ain't.
Do you need to go handle it?
You can't find the slingshot? Well, here, I got one for you. You want to borrow one?
There you go.
I got a little one right here. I got a little one right here in my pocket. You want it? Okay, shut the fuck up then. Go shoot something.
So all these cuts were
you always come over. You want to say hello? I'm
seen
gonna
by people. Ooh, look at that. They're going in slow motion, dude. Check that out.
Fucking fake, dude. I don't even want to watch it because it's dumb. It's so obviously but not real.
They threw it at me. Yeah. Like, oh, we want to watch this. They put
Check it out, dude. Okay. What? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the cat. Chill the fuck out.
Look at all that smoke come off of that. That's a lot of smoke right there.
Find a little thing that holds the battery down. So even though I've got a new battery now, I don't have a little thing to bolt it down with. So I just had to fucking wedge some shit in there. And
look at how fast that's going, dude. Look at the speed, the velocity on that.
Yeah, I don't know where I stuck it. No,
Holy
but it's laying around here. It's probably up here on the counter right next to this motor, but it's all fucking covered with all this shit. All right. It's just a little metal thing that goes over the top. Ain't no big deal. I could probably just put like a long screw in there or a piece of a rod of. It sets on top of the battery and it hooks on one side and it bolts on the other. Yeah. That's all. Yeah. It's around here somewhere. I took it out of the car and I stuck it in here somewhere on the shelf where I stuck it somewhere and I don't remember where the fuck I put it. I need to get some more paintballs. We need to order some.
Oh, McToon's on his thumbnail. Check it out. He's presenting himself as Batman on his thumbnail. Look at it.
I told you he's a fucking weirdo, bro. He's a little kid. He's a little boy.
Well,
just like the rest of us. That's why I said,
I was never.
We don't know what the fuck's really true, and we'd be over this, and we wouldn't have to fight about it. We could just be friends. Like, we'd probably get along. I like Legos and shit. I play with Legos. That's my buddy. I got a shitload of Legos. And I play with them quite often. But I usually sort them. I don't build shit with them. I like sorting them more. I don't know why. It's for some reason.
McToon's on a crusade, dude. Yes.
I like imagining what I could build out of all the little parts I got. You're like, oh shit, I found some more Star Wars stuff. Oh shit, nice.
Ooh, you know, like my best friend is Churro. I know.
Ooh, Churro? What are you Churro of? Churro or Churro?
It looks like it's a Rick and Morty skit. My best friend, the Churro. Let's take a look at it right quick. It's going to look funny.
Rick, can you make my churro come to life? On it. Churry, do you want to have fun? Let's go.
Churry.
Oh, they're sword fishing. Look at that.
Sword fishing?
Yeah. This has been the best time of my life, Churry. Hey, thanks, Rick. You can turn him back into a regular churro now.
What? I can't turn him back. He's a churro. He doesn't have internal organs, a brain, etc. In order to live, I had to make him functionally immortal.
What?
Whoa, how do you do that?
Make him functionally immortal. So just stick around.
Goodbye,
eat him.
Churry. I'll miss you.
He's gonna get me. Oh, look, he found him.
Regular churros? Oh my god!
He's being haunted by a churro, dude.
Why don't you just fucking let it fall on around? Let's look at
Free churro.
There you go. You ate it.
Nope. Yeah, there you go.
Can you make my churro come to life?
On it.
Never mind, dude. That's too existential for me.
No, you gotta remember. You gotta remember. If you think about what a little kid would ask his grandfather for, if his grandfather could give him anything, what would little kids ask for? They'd ask for stupid shit, right? And if his grandpa was drunk and stupid, he'd probably give it to him. That's what that show's about. It's not really supposed to be funny and like real.
I got you.
Complete fucking tongue in cheek, all that shit. Even though, yeah, it's completely rotten and no one would ever really do that with their. Well, I'd probably say the shit to my grandson if he was old, but not when he was that age. If he was like 12, I don't think I'd be telling him about that nasty stuff. But
Ask Captain Caveman what's this link over in PJ's. He put a good link over here. What was it for? Should we click on it?
What? Who?
Captain Caveman left a link over at PJ's.
You left the link? Oh yeah, let's check it out.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Maybe it's something cool. Maybe I'll figure out what I'm looking for over here. Looking for this goddamn battery thing. I know it's up here somewhere. I know it.
Are you seeing this?
Nope. Yes,
Okay,
I can see it. I can see coffee.
Nope.
You were clicking on that shit. Don't start.
Hold on.
Hold on. What?
I'm going
What
to
am I
share
holding?
this.
Only thing here is me and my balls. What do you want me to hold on to?
You don't have to hold on to your balls, dude.
Okay.
They're attached. Yeah.
They usually stay in place, but you know, sometimes I get worried. Yeah,
We're going. McToon's trying to save his own nuts. Right.
It was taken almost 50 years ago during the Apollo 17 mission, yet it is the only picture of the whole round Earth.
Sergio's in the house. Hey, Sergio.
In order to
Captain
see
Caveman.
Earth as a globe,
Thanks for the
you have
link.
to be at least 32,000 kilometers away from it, and only 24.
Is Derek still here? Did he leave?
That far into outer space.
No,
not sure.
They were the crews of 9
Sergio,
Apollo missions
yeah, Derek is
between
here.
1968
Said
and
something about
Derek is the
12.
YouTube police.
astronauts saw Earth as a perfectly round
YouTube
globe,
police.
since you have to be in a perfect position between Earth
I don't know.
and the
Nobody's
sun.
talked in a while.
Other men saw our
And
planet.
Sergio's asking them questions now.
Sergio, yeah. Sergio just talking to me. That's because it's 8:50 right now. He's talking to me. But that's it. I think everybody else just popped in and took off. I'm happy. They came. Yeah.
I've seen this video before. I think.
I've seen most videos that people try to show.
Yeah.
Or they've already showed me before, usually. Or I don't realize that I've seen it until I get about halfway through it. I'm like, oh shit.
Michael wants us to come over there in the morning. Yeah, if you're up for it. 2:00. They're gonna do their.
That's what, 3 hours from now? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I'm probably gonna be passed out. I'll try. I'll be there in spirit. That's for sure. I'll be there in spirit. I don't know. I might be awake. I might not be, but I'm not making any guarantees. If I go sit down somewhere, I'll probably just fall asleep. That's why I'm standing in the front yard. Stop!
Oh, I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Obviously,
You
I got to drive.
push that, man, and push it down for us. Better weigh that down for it blows away on you. Might get windy and blow away. Right, but it doesn't catch the wind as much when it's flat. Yeah, I know. I figured you guys got down. If you need a gun, I got a thing that'll fire those things in concrete for you.
You ever shout into a microphone?
No, it'll put a screw in there permanently. It won't come out. It fires it in there and it doesn't come back out, bro. That's the thing. Well, maybe you can grind it off, but maybe you can pull it out. I don't know, but probably not. It's a Hilti.
Cool, Sergio.
I was just gonna come ask you if you knew they were blowing around like that.
Make sure you turn your head directly at the microphone when you shout.
Well, you know what? You keep telling me my microphone sucks ass, and when I finally do speak up, then you're like, oh, I can't hear it.
Well, you're hollering clean across 2 blocks, it sounds like.
But it's quite windy, and the wind's blowing towards me, so I have to scream loud, so it breaks the fucking sound barrier and gets across. That's the feel sad of it. All right,
This
now
is
that
a
I'm
cool
good.
video, okay, man. I like it. I think he's gonna put together like he did the other one.
I told him, he told me that if I ever shot him, that they kicked my ass, right? So I told him, I said, I guarantee, I looked him right in the eyes and I said, I bet you money I bet you $1 that someday I will hit you by accident. And you'll think it's an accident, but I'll get away with it. And he goes, fuck you, you know you won't. And then I told my buddy Dave the same thing, and then last night I shot him. By accident. Oh no, here comes the big dark pit now.
I think Derek got
I didn't
mad
do it.
because
It wasn't me.
put the girls on the video on the screen.
I'm over here talking shit online. I'm over here talking shit to my buddy online.
I want to save this video, Captain Caveman. It's nice.
And you're not, man. The old lady's gone for the weekend, so. Oh, you serious? Yeah. Where's the go? She was gone. She goes out with friends. I don't care. Where? Yeah, she's at some fucking race car thing or something stupid like that, or some, I don't know, something her and her girlfriend do all the time. They go up there alone and they stay in a hotel and then they fucking get drunk and they want to go around and whatever the fuck they do. I don't remember. Some kind of like
Are you
rodeo.
watching this thing, boy?
No, I'm trying to, but I got my neighbor here too. He's like,
hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, Diego? What's up, Woody, man?
Oh,
what's up, Woody?
Let's show everybody.
You can see if you want to.
Okay.
What's Dave at, man?
He's in the house hiding somewhere.
Oh,
Where
he's here, though.
Yeah, he's here. He was a minute ago.
Oh,
There
there
he
he
is.
is.
Yeah, he said he was leaving, and then he came back like 10 minutes later. I was like, but I got lost. He goes, I said I'll be right back. Well, yeah, usually you say that and you're gone 3 hours. You don't come back until midnight or something.
Did you see what Sergio said to you, Ryan?
What Sergio said?
You want to light him up?
No, we get our ass in trouble, bro. I'm trying to get in trouble. Did he? Did you accept his apology?
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you cool now?
Yeah, no problem with him.
Man, but you're looking at me like you still do have a little problem. Go on. Don't fucking be like that, bro.
Hey, I'm not.
If he came to you like that, you got to be cool, man. All right. All right.
I'm sorry if I serve it in my own way, too, you know?
Well, I know you didn't mean to piss him off, but, you know, like. Well, yeah, we don't need, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want him moving away and making some fucking asshole moving next door to me and we have to deal with that shit. I might actually get, the guy that owns this house might actually sell it to me someday, man, you know, or just give it to me. He sold all the other houses he owns in this town. It's the only one he has. He's only holding on to it because I'm living here. I don't know why he's doing that, but I appreciate it. You know, like, we're friends, you know, like, we're old friends, but I knew his mom and his dad and everything. Anyway, but yeah.
We got a great view, Ryan.
I just want to get along, man, because you guys, I like you guys both. You guys are both, like, really good friends to me. And even though you're different in every way, it's still, you know, I don't want to, like, I can't have that. I don't want that negative shit between somebody I live right next door to and somebody that lives right across my street. You know, like, man, come on. If you want to hate somebody down at the end of the street so we can throw rocks at them later. You know, like, then I don't have to worry about them coming over to my house or yelling over the fence, hey, neighbor, what the fuck's going on over there? You know, like, what's wrong with you, man? You know, because I have to say, oh, I don't know, man, I'm sorry, you know.
I mind my own business, man. I stay in my own lane.
I know you do, man. They have to test you out around here. That's all it is, bro. Like, if you're new, well, you're not new, but you know what I'm saying. I lived here fucking 10 years before they accepted me, bro. Like, I was here for a long time. They used to call my fucking landlord on me all the time and shit and get me in trouble. They bitch because the side yard wasn't cleaned up. Now they don't ever say nothing, but before, because I think now it's like they don't care that I'm messy. They know I'm cool and they know I'll protect them, so they don't care about the, you know, what do they care what's on the other side of the fence? They don't have to look at it. You know, there's a fence between them. You know, don't look through the cracks, motherfucker. That ain't what they're for. I got a shit piled up, but I can clean it all up in one weekend. It's not a big deal. It's just like the shit piled up. That's all it is. Most of it ain't flammable, so it's not like a fire hazard. It's just fucking parts and shit on the side of the house. And I was telling them, there's always a place to walk through there. I always keep the lawn more clear so I can get in the front yard and mow, even though I got the side gate too.
Sergio put a video in. Let's see what it looks like.
What
do you get?
Off tomorrow?
What is this?
What are you doing tomorrow night?
I can go to the moon in a nanosecond. That's cool, Serge. Thanks. We'll play that next.
Saturday?
On Friday.
Is it? Okay. Well, yeah, you work tomorrow, but then you're off on the weekend, right? Always.
Yeah, I'm off Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing tomorrow night? Is what I mean.
I got to work tomorrow night.
Oh, you're working the late. Oh, you're working. Oh, well. Fuck you. So when are you gonna be home? So you're gonna be home late and tired and shit. You ain't gonna want to come out.
I ain't gonna be out. I ain't gonna be there at night.
I know. I'm saying. Well, you're working like a swing shift or something, or like. Oh, okay. Two shifts. What do you got? Something going on? They're doing some project and they need you to work.
Yeah, I'm just practicing. I'll be pretty much standing, doing traffic control, getting paid, time and a half.
And whatever, man. Walk in circle. Walk in circle. Yeah, I was gonna say you fuck with your phone and pay attention to that radio and don't hear anybody in wreck. You cool. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you do your job, but you can stand there and listen to music and talk shit to people. Yeah. Text people or whatever.
You know, they called me.
I see the guys doing it. I'm like, as long as they're paying attention, I don't care. Play on your phone. That's something else to do. Standing out there doing nothing.
Yeah, I took a double shift yesterday. Yeah, double shift tonight too.
Well, they need people to do that. I know. It's something they have to have is like part of their insurance and all that shit.
Yeah. Just Halloween.
I can mute if you want me to.
Right. Oh, I'm fine right now. I thought you wanted me to watch you guys for a minute. Fine.
Well, no, that's why I said I can mute and I could still be listening to what's going on. But
yeah, I was going to finish up the one I stole from PJ.
He ain't doing nothing, playing his phone, playing video games like he always does. He comes over to my house just to get away from his dad and his fucking kids. Because they won't leave him alone. They come out in the garage. What are you doing out here? Every 5 minutes, they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Man, leave me alone, man. I'm just kicking it." Like,
yeah, I'm going to finish playing it.
You know,
I'll
he
take
goes out
stream.
to get away from him, and they come over. He gets all mad. That's why every night he comes over here because they're both at home and they're both ain't got nothing better to do. They just follow him around. He just comes over here. During the day, they leave him alone. I guess they're busy doing their own shit.
Nice guitar work there. Oh, I want to see if Michael's got a stream coming on his channel. I don't know if they're going to do it over there.
Fake you, fake them, fake us, faking it again. Lying dogs, I'm so sick of it. We're in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows. Fake love, real guile. Faking sun all across the aisle. A little fake God with a phony smile. So sick of it, in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows. Fake this and fake that. If we don't like it, it's fake and that's that. Fake information from the father of lies. Wouldn't be a surprise. So sick of it, in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows.
So that simple image really becomes an icon for
That is awesome looking, huh? I don't know where the monster went to. I see him. He's still talking to his neighbor. How much is left with these little pareidolia pictures? No, he doesn't. That looks cool right there for sure, though. I wonder if they did all this on purpose when they put the blue marble together. That's my big question. No, but Captain Caveman found this stuff. I'm sure he knows where it came from. Bigfoot. Nice. Reminds me I gotta do this. Is it over? Yep.
You have probably seen this image, other known as the blue.
That was pretty cool. Thanks, Captain Caveman. I'll let PJ know when I go over there. I borrowed it. How many more of those do you got, Mr. Caveman? That's kind of cool. I'm gonna try this one. Let's open this thing up. So, can I go to the moon in a nanosecond? I don't know. You can't do it on a merry-go-round. I'll tell you that much. And if you got there, I don't think you'd be able to make it. All right, let's open it up. Thanks, Sergio. This looks interesting.
In a nanosecond.
Whoa. That was funny. Hey, KB. That was it. That was pretty good. I wonder what this is coming up. Or did I pause it? No, that's not. That's the one he gave me earlier. I can go to the moon in a nanosecond. I'll see if I can get my partner back in here. Ryan, are you there? Can you hear me? Let's see if I can get him in the picture. Nope, I don't see him. He's nowhere to be seen.
I didn't realize I was muted. All right, bro. Talk to you later.
Did you see that? The last one Serge gave me? No, funny.
I didn't see it.
3 viewers right now. Maybe we'll get more before the night's over. Yeah.
I see KB Tropes in here.
Whoa. Yeah, I know.
KB2.
That's a good name. I think he did KB Toys, but he wanted to go with KB Tools. He's probably a Snap-on man or something like that. Mac Tools.
Or maybe that's the company he works for, KB Tools. Who knows? Maybe it's an outlet or something. Who knows?
Hey KB, who do you work for? Or are you just naming yourself?
Just saying.
He's a tool.
We always try to imagine that we can guess why somebody named themselves something. It's hard to.
And KB, you missed it earlier. When we were on McToon's, I was in a Zoom call with him. I was asking him questions. He's got $27,000 raised for the trip so far. And I told him I was going, and I started my GoFundMe. And then he wants to make a bet on where the sun's going to be at what time and what place. So I'm gonna get out an azimuthal and get declination points, and probably get Chris Jam and his brother. They're working the map itself. They can get locations and they can get observations out of it.
That blows someone's speakers in their headphones. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Serge, man. He's like, you're screaming at the neighbor across the hall.
Well, you guys kept saying you couldn't hear. Sound like shit.
Is that your new neighbor, or is that somebody you know?
No, he's lived here for quite a few years, but my neighbors, like it took them a long time to accept me because I guess they always assume that you won't stick around. I guess I don't know, but you know how neighbors are. Some of them are kind of uppity or whatever, and they work for the police, or whatever, or they have good jobs and they think they're, at first they think they're better, and then they get, they get a little attitude and they get a little testy and pushy, and it's like, no, you don't have to be like that. I'm just a normal dude. Like I'm not special, but I'm not no fucking crackhead or nothing like that either. Like, give me a break. Once they know that you're cool, sometimes it takes a while before you get to talk to them FaceTime with somebody, and they get to meet you and realize that you're cool.
Are you
they
cool?
Don't just,
Are you really cool?
I have not had a problem with most people. Like most people show respect for me, and I show respect for them. But yeah, there are a few people that don't follow that code, and they get in trouble. But oh well,
I hear you. Here,
I'm not all that, but I don't take anybody's shit. That's all I know.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Sergio something right quick. Hey, Serge, I've only got $50 in my GoFundMe so far. So if you want to,
$50 more than I got.
I'm not going to touch any of the money itself. If I don't
blame you, I wouldn't touch it either. I would just do exactly what I said.
No matter what it is, or how much it is. Here, I'll put my GoFundMe up so you guys can look at it.
I'll go
if you want to.
That's the way I feel.
I'm going to take you down off screen. All right.
That's funny.
I'll share.
Is that
Here, I'll share it with you guys.
Go
put it on screen. My
go
GoFundMe.
I'm gonna go rent me. Or go squat me.
Yeah.
Squat me.
I can get the link and I'll put it in chat. So.
You get what I said? You don't get it.
No, I didn't get it.
All right. Go squat me. Get it?
You can swap me. Oh, I got it now. Yeah. Good one.
Watch you a couple. Squat me. I remember somebody used to talk like that. I had a lot of weird friends. I had a lot of weird friends that spoke like that.
Yeah.
They said weird words, and they thought they meant something they didn't, and I just laugh at them and go, okay, whatever. I guess that's what that means to you. That weird kid on the corner would call everything like gnarly, dude. And that's all he ever said was gnarly. He never said dude or anything else. He was gnarly, man, gnarly. Like, dude, you ever say anything else besides gnarly? No way, man. Just gnarly. Gnarly, dude. Like, please say something different, please. Killing me here.
Yeah, I can take that off screen, but this is the GoFundMe.
Makes you want to say gnarly all the time, doesn't it? Gnarly, man. All right, what were you saying, Margaret? I'm sorry, I'm getting rude.
I don't know. The GoFundMe's in chat, so I put mine in there.
Damn, I can't even win.
I'm going to Antarctica, guys. I'm going.
Okay, tell me what movie this is from. Well, at least they didn't do that walking against the wind shit. I hate that.
I'm going to make a snowman out of Craig McNair.
But you don't know, do you? Nobody knows?
We'll call him Frosty. Yeah.
There isn't what we call crossfit as far as I'm concerned. If there is, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, you know they were touting in there before I got on McToons.
One of those gay test things.
They were touting that we're going to claim caustics.
You want to take a test, and you're like, okay, what? Well, can you want to answer some questions? We're like, okay. And they ask you a bunch of questions, and then they say, oh, you just passed the stupid test. It's like, oh, okay, thank you. A test? What? A test? Oh, what? How exciting! I can't wait to tell my mom.
How do you spell? Hey, how do you spell obligated?
OBLIG obligate GATED obligated. Remember, break it up into its mixed words.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
It makes it easier. Use your phonics, man.
They do the GoFundMe.
Sometimes
share
sometimes
it with the
people.
Yeah.
You know how long it took?
I'm gonna get Duffy.
It didn't take me any time. I just fucking knew it.
Well, Flash had a good idea. He told me to get Duffy to put it in his final experiment page, so I sent it to him today.
Put it in your final experiment? What?
No, put it in his on his channel.
It's not an
my GoFundMe. Yeah, I know, but that's the name of his channel. It's called The Final Experiment. So I'm going to get Duffy to put my GoFundMe on his channel so I can get Globies to send me money so I can go. They want to send the Flat Earther. It's going to be completely non-biased. Well, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to be looking for proof of the Flat Earth because I'm a Flat Earther. I'm not going to be looking. Oh yeah, but I mean, if I don't find any, I don't find any. But that doesn't determine the shape of the Earth to me personally. But I'm going to just keep them on their toes, basically. If they're going to fake this shit, they're going to have to do a lot, you know.
Be careful what the fuck I said. Like, I'm serious. Bro. Like, you might, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful what the fuck you say, because you never know what might happen on this trip, bro. Like, lots of bad things happen naturally.
I might do.
Yeah, on purpose, like by accident. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm not. None of this is an accident. I'm going to do what Mike's going to do. He's going to be wearing a body cam 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I would too. I'd be live streaming it too if I could.
Yeah,
I'd have battery packs. I'd have battery packs on my jacket.
You can't. There's no way to live stream there, as far as I know. But he's talking about getting a Starlink. Duffy said he can get a Starlink satellite. His very own.
Yeah, you know, when I laughed about that, I was just like, "Oh God, here we go, moron." Whatever.
All right, well, let's see if he's got that on record somewhere. So let's go.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see the receipt for that. By the way, if that's really getting done, I'd like to see the receipt on that, not just say they're doing it, paying for it, but actually see the receipt and what company does that kind of shit. Because I don't believe that. It's horse shit, but you know.
Well, no, this is Elon Musk.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah,
sure it is. Elon Musk. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to meet him. I want to talk to him. I want to ask him questions, right? What would I ask him that he hasn't already lied to me about? You know, like,
I have no idea.
What in the hell would I want to ask him that he hasn't already lied to me about?
Mikey did a stream.
That's funny. Huh? That's fucking hilarious, bro.
Okay, let's look up The Final Experiment.
You know what? If I met the guy, I'd probably slap the shit. Well, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I'd want to slap the shit.
Let's see what Duffy's got to say.
You can send me to prison. I don't want to just say that I punched him in the nose. Say I'm one of the people that actually did it. You know, didn't hold back at all. Just socked him right in the nose the first time I seen him. Just like if I ever saw what's his fuck. That dirty son of a bitch.
It looks like that girl Elizabeth got the golden ticket winner. I think she got enough money to do it. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I know I said that out loud. I didn't mean to.
Hey, I'm the golden ticket winner. I'm the golden ticket. I got a golden ticket.
I say, and I'm still saying that I'm betting on that she'll be pregnant for long ago.
So I'm wondering when he announced that thing.
What I want to know is, why didn't he just get everybody to fund their own thing or whatever? Why did he tell them there was going to be a golden ticket? I don't get it. What was the purpose of that? Just to make it stupid so that people would be involved because it's a golden ticket stupid thing or whatever? I don't get it. Like
I
what?
don't get it either.
Like what grown up would, you know? I don't. Is it some kind of a quick thing or what? Am I not aware of how marketing works or something? Are they selling something that I'm not aware of? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if they're not like part of some kind of weird sex cult and that they're actually selling something else on the side, but they're using all of us to advertise it and we don't even realize it. That would fucking piss me off. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, find out,
Yeah.
Some kind of, podiatrist or something, and they work for a podiatrist or whatever. And they're actually using us for clicks to get their attention. It's like, what? No. Like, that would creep me out, bro. That's the kind of stuff I worry about. Most people go, oh, you're paranoid. I go, no, I'm not paranoid. I know how the fucking government works. I know how these scumbags do it. They find all kinds of sick, wicked ways to make other people to use other people to make things look a certain way, and then they ruin their careers over it and ruin their lives. They don't give a shit, It's just what they do for a living. They get paid, They don't care. What they care for. You're just another dumb guy in the way, right? I don't trust them. Not one of them.
Ryan, I don't think I'm another dumb guy in the way.
No?
Personally, no, I don't.
You don't think you're a dumb guy in the way? Well, that's what they think about it.
I don't know what they think. I can't read their mind. I can't divine their thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to, but I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's hear Alex Stein's little excursion here. So as far as I know, Alex Stein's going too. So I'll be there with Alex Stein.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous now because I want to meet that goofy motherfucker.
I do. I would love to have a conversation with Alex. It'd be fun.
I just want to make him laugh. I don't give a shit about whatever all that shit. I just want to make him laugh and say I can't. I'm kidding.
Nice.
I would.
Right. Hey, so a lot of people keep asking me about Alex Stein and what's the latest with him. Is he going?
Hey, so what does that mean?
Well, for those who don't remember the backstory, Tim Pool said he.
Who's Tim Pool? Who is Tim Pool? Do you know who Tim Pool is? Have you ever heard of Tim Pool before?
I've heard of him.
I don't know who he is.
Tim Pool, Poole. I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. So.
Great. Okay.
You want some?
Sure.
No.
I'd love to eat some pizza long distance. Why not?
I got a triple meat pizza.
You can digest it for me, and I'll just eat it in theory. How about that?
Oh yeah. Well, I'll mentally astral project some pizza and the nutrition of it at least your direction. I hope we can catch it.
This weather, bro? Like, you see this? Holy crap! I've already got something in my eye twice already. It's fucking windy as shit out here. I never get stuff in my eye. Like, I just watered the whole yard, so there's no reason why there should be any dust blowing, except it's so windy that it's blowing dust from all of behind the house. All my yard's wet. It's not dusty. Water the shit out of the trees. Grapefruit growing. My neighbor gets me weed for it. I make that trade every time. I'll trade any day. Hey, Mikey Smith, what's up?
Is Mikey Smith in there?
Mikey Smith's here. He's been here for 3-4 minutes.
Oh, does he want to come in now instead of wait until Friday? That's gonna be kind of awkward.
I don't know. I just see him in here. He says, hi, everyone. What's up? What's up, Mikey?
Hey, Mike.
Waiting for him to come back. He's over there farting around with something.
No, I'm not farting around. I'm living my day-to-day life, trying to do a stream about Will Duffy. By the way, Mike, I am going to go on the final experiment. They got me up in the on the list. So the only thing I got left to do is get a passport and get enough cash. Yeah.
You got acknowledged.
I didn't want to be acknowledged. I just want to go down there and see what they're doing.
You got acknowledged by them by putting you on the list. That's what I'm saying. Because I was worried that he was going to ignore you. I was thinking, man, he's probably going to try to avoid this at all costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, after I made an announcement on Flats twice, the second announcement that I made while we were on the panel, that he hadn't emailed me yet. I got the email that morning right after we got off Flats' show, so he had to be watching, dude. He knew I was calling him out. Hey, Serge, he's calling Mikey Miley. I think it was a typo.
Mikey Miley?
Yeah. Look.
What did he do? Come in and leave? Yeah, no, I saw it.
Mikey, are you here still?
Fucker. I think he's gone. He might have not got attention in 3 minutes and we missed him.
I did not give him attention. I was just over in the kitchen for a second.
I realized
It's
that.
right across the room from me.
He got me because I wasn't reading the chat at the time, so he did get me.
Yeah.
But Mikey, where are you at? Maybe we lost his
Maybe it was Thursday. I got to look at the.
It is Thursday.
Well, I'm pretty sure I told him Friday.
No, I know, but
Today
he might
ain't Friday, is it?
came in to say hi. I mean,
It's still Thursday, yeah.
I was just saying that.
He wanted to do it on the weekend, but I'm too busy on the weekends really to have a whole host of the show. And it's usually 11 o'clock here, 11:30 before I get. You know how it is when I work. You know, I'll start till midnight or later. Night, Sergio. I think Mikey did leave.
Yeah,
damn it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, he didn't get enough attention quick. So I don't blame him. Sometimes I'm the same way. If I don't get a response in the chat, I just leave. I'm the same way. So I'm not taking it personally.
Yeah.
You know, I get bored and waiting. It's like, okay, I'm getting here. 5 minutes going on. Come on, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. All right, fuck you guys. I'm out. Only I'll probably say something rude like, screw you then. I won't talk to you either. Fuck it is.
I'm asking if he's still here. Oh hell, I spelled that wrong. Good God, I had a K instead of the H.
All right, you guys need to stop spell fucking everything and start writing. Just type it in there.
No,
Stop letting.
I'm typing too fast, dude. That's my problem.
I guess so.
No, it's a fact.
It's not a race.
I don't have spell correct on the computer, dude.
Type 32 words per minute just to impress us, bro. Trust me.
I'm not. I get tired of typing when I'm running
I
these
know.
shows.
But if I could type really well, it wouldn't bother me. Like if I could really play the keyboard, but I don't practice. I just get out of practice. It's been a while since I even tried to type. I probably forgot how to do it. I mean, I'll know most of it, but I'll forget half of the keys. At least at first, and then it'll take me a little while to get used to it. It's like riding a bicycle, though.
Oh, there he is.
Once you've gone to different classes.
Hey, shut up for a second. Mike is here.
Yeah. Give me a few minutes. Okay. What's up?
He didn't take off. He was busy, probably doing something else like I was just a second ago.
Well, yeah, we don't have a life. Yeah.
Yes. Sergio left, Mike. He's gone. He's up seeing your chat. Yeah. No, he wanted to go to bed, dude. He's got a family. He got a newborn. You know that, right?
Yes, I do remember that. For some reason, it keeps escaping me until you mention it. But yeah, it doesn't.
I told you. Okay, I'm gonna go stick a pizza in the oven. I'll be right back.
Faces and everybody's voices together, bro. It's really hard to do when you don't see people's faces on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? All you do is chat with them for half the time, and then when you do see them a couple of times, then you're like, well, wait a minute, is that so and so or is that other guy? You know, it's not the person who's just like, dude, there's so many people I meet. I talk to so many people in just one day because I'm just bored and I just go online all the time. I just jump from one place to another looking for a conversation. I'll admit it, I'm bored. But, you know, usually I find an interesting conversation almost every time. Just depends on where I go. But... See Lightning, what's up?
All right. See Lightning. Yeah, he's following Mikey. Yeah.
What's happening? Hot stuff?
We can see lightning for 300 miles, dude. That's what's happening, buddy. Horizontally. Hey, see lightning. Should I call you see lightning 300 miles? He took off. He went to bed. He's not in the chat anymore. How many people we got in the chat still? Let's see. Only got 2 people. That's be Mikey and see lightning right now. We had more in and out earlier, but some people got offended at what I was doing, so it looked like. I think even Captain K-Man's not in here. I don't know. Is there anybody on your side? Any people watching that paired? Ryan, you there? I don't know if we're still working. Let me see if we're playing at all.
He would pay for Alex Stein to go to Antarctica. Alex thought it would.
What?
It won't work.
Everything froze up.
I have to go. I know, because every time I go over there to chat, it freezes up. I told you that.
Okay.
This is why I don't like. Why I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I don't. So, but I don't necessarily like the other one either. I don't like necessarily StreamYard either because StreamYard's a pain in the butt too. because it's always like you can accidentally hit the leave button too easy and it just cuts you right off. It doesn't even give you a chance. Like this too. If I hit the back button, it's just one touch. That's all it takes, and it's gone. It wipes it. It goes back, and then it cuts me off there. If I hit leave by accident, that's not a problem because then I have to hit OK first. But if I hit the back button, it's gone. It takes the whole thing down and cuts me completely off. It doesn't let me just like go back in there and reconnect right away. It doesn't do it. It takes like 10 seconds to spin and then reconnect and then check all the buttons, and you know how it works.
Okay, nice.
Anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm killing time. What's up? What's going on?
I think Mikey's trying to come in.
Your lightning video. Ooh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, there's Mikey.
I got
Are you ready?
Lightning.
Open the door. Let him in. All right. Hey, Mikey. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, guys? How you doing?
We're doing good. Yeah.
What's up, Mikey?
Hey.
And the man that wants to talk to you is right above you there. He wants to look at your photographs.
Yeah,
He really
I know.
does.
Yeah, my photographs are getting crazy
Get rid
now.
of Duffy. We can't stand his ugly face. I mean, his beautiful face.
I just got through talking to McToon and said we couldn't prove. I'm trying to talk.
I know.
Yeah, how do I
How do you
share my pictures on here?
Oh, you see the center console in the middle? There's 6 dots across it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Share screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me bring up a picture here.
I got to stop sharing myself. So if you're gonna share, there you go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
McToon was telling me that there's no proof of a dome anywhere. He just made that claim about 20 minutes ago. I went on a Zoom call with him. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Well, I'm supposedly going to go on the final experiment myself. Duffy's going to take me. So I'm on the list. Yeah. I'm going to go to Antarctica, Mikey. What do you think?
I don't know.
I got
borrow one of his things so you can take video when you're up that far.
Yeah. Well, I can bring my own equipment too.
Where's my
I have a quadrant and a couple other things I can bring with me.
There's
Just
my
to see where I'm at.
am I screen sharing right now or no? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
you are. You're on there. You're on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it so I can see the whole screen.
Oh, there we
This
go.
is the Milky Way, right, Mikey? That's what you got there?
Oh yeah, like you can see the purple or whatever color that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a surface there, man. 100%. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, you can see it. Definitely. They'll
Yeah,
tell you
like-
that's gas clouds or something. That's what they'll
Oh
say.
yeah, no, these this stuff is behind the stars or in the stars. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
this
both,
is
right?
clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to look at like your Sirius picture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll bring that up too. Sure. Yeah.
That is pretty. I'm really interested in the firmament. I'm a total. I would say believer in it myself. Yeah, he's interested in where it tapers off at the ultraviolet side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Where did Ryan go? Yeah.
Okay, looking at this photo that you've got up here, can you hear me good?
Yeah, semi. Can you
see the face at the top of that? Do you see it? It's big smiley face. It's got a nose and big, huge black eyes. Do you see it? Now, while you were doing this
I remember somebody mentioning that. Was that you about the smiley face?
That's Ryan.
Yeah.
You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
I've seen other people take videos like this, and every time I've seen that face moving around and looking down at you while you're standing there talking about it, and I'm sitting there seeing this face drop down there and smile, and then move its head back a little bit. I'm like, what? And I'm asking myself, Mikey, you have to see this, right? You see that face, right? And I'm not saying it's a real face. I'm just saying, doesn't it not look like a person looking at you and smiling?
Like up here, like on the corner here.
On your left, on the left side, the left picture at the top of the sphere.
Oh, okay.
See the smiley face and the nose, and then the eyes out. The eye like dips for like the eyes. You see it looks like a skeleton face. When you were taking that video that day and you were snapping pictures of that, yeah. I saw that face move. I saw it lean back. I saw the underneath of its chin lean back and then dip back down and then smile like that right at you when you took that picture. And I was like, I grabbed Roger and I go, no fucking way, dude. I've seen that before. And then I kept saying, I know Mikey's seen that before. He has to see it, but you didn't say anything about it and you didn't respond to me when I asked you about it in the chat. I was like, getting all irritated. I was like, damn it, Mikey, answer me. So that's why I was getting mad at you that day. I was like, why won't you listen to me? Do you see the face, dude? Come on, you know you have to see it, right?
And you're talking this picture here.
Yes, right there, yes. That looks like a face, does it not? You see the smiley face? And the nose shape?
I don't see anything. I wish I could.
Okay.
He's talking about, see where it's got like a cone head almost, like the top
But I'm
of the
telling you,
head.
when you were seeing that from the video, I saw the face lean back and then put it. I swear to you, I saw a face in there. It's like, and I've seen this before in other people's videos. It's there, dude.
You see where the eyes are right there?
The eyes are missing. Like there's no eyes there.
There's
a
they're
big
hollowed
smiley face,
out.
like a skeleton smiling at you, or a guy with big dark shades on. And if you look at the other side, it looks like the back of his head. It looks like some guy with a cone head on the top. It kind of does if you think about it. I mean, I know I'm just exaggerating, but doesn't it not look like that? Looks like a person riding on the top of a damn, like a what do you call it? One of those torches from the Olympics. It looks like a man's face sitting on top of it.
Wow.
And does it not say in the Bible, Mikey, that the stars are actually entities, that they're actually angels that rotate around in the sky because God told them to, and that's what they're doing. And some of them go, off.
Yeah.
Right. Some of them go their own way, right? And that's Sirius is one of those that doesn't, right? It goes where it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I'm just wondering if you ever noticed that, because I think you should go back and watch your videos very carefully and tell me if you see it. I know it's just me exaggerating a little bit, but I'm telling you, I've seen it before, and I've had people tell me that they saw other things, like people sitting on like a chariot of some kind, like some kind of a.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff, bro, in the past, and it was usually done with this kind of photography.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I guess you're telling me that this is a telescope or a pair of binoculars.
Yeah, and here's Capella, so it almost looks the same here too. So here's Capella.
You could see that with your own eyes. When you look through oh man, that's crazy. And it's in 3D, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I want to borrow that so badly. I got to get me one of those. Because if you really see it like that, dude, I'm going to be in my back. I'm going to be up on the hills as high as I can find around. I'm going to go up on Mount Diablo and lay up there on my back and just stare at the sky with those things.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
it's probably better to do it where I'm at because I'm at a better altitude than you are. I'm in Denver right now. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mikey, get a good picture of that face dipping in there, and if it's really there, I'm telling you, bro, get a picture of that, get a video of that, and snap it. And I guarantee you get people's attention.
Oh yeah, like
man, like that's crazy, bro. That matches up with a lot of things that we all believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's not convincing to you, but to me that's convincing. If that's a person, if that's really an entity that's up there, like think about how fascinating that is. It's looking down at you, laughing at you, smiling at you. Or you're up there looking at it. You know, like that's crazy that you could actually see it. But I could be crazy.
Pump the brakes. Yeah, you are just slightly.
Well, I am crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, I got a question for Mikey. How did your lawyer visit go? I didn't get to watch it. So.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna close this down now for where's so I actually decided to record the actual meeting just with video. I just had the camera pointing towards the ceiling, but you can hear our conversation. I think it was maybe 25 minute long video, and I posted that on the stream or on the YouTube channel there just after that. And it went great. She gave me a list of because I wasn't sure how to organize my papers. And so she's like, yeah, do this first, then you got to do this and this and this. And so I've got 4 or 5 pages typed out already. I don't know if I want to keep all that information, but I do need to type up something in relation to how has it harmed me personally over my lifetime and stuff and blah, 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 depression and whatever else you want to put in the list. And I'm going to have hopefully all that typed up by the end of November and send it in hopefully by Christmas to the law firm or whoever looks after that. I have to e-file it over the internet, and then they take that information, send it to the Canadian Space Agency, and watch them cry. I guess that's all I'm going to do.
Nice. So did you hire a firm to handle the lawsuit, or
no? I'm just doing this by myself. Yeah.
I was going to say you probably couldn't find one. I'd be surprised if you could find one.
Yeah. I went after a few people, and I've repeatedly went back to one person because I keep hearing stories about this one lawyer in town that handles different stories, and but he keeps pushing me away. But whatever, that's his loss. Whatever. I got a 100% guarantee of winning. So,
Often that's a good thing for you because you'd rather not have somebody that's not confident. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Confidence is
it's
everything with a lawyer. You know, if he knows, you know, if you can look in the guy in the eye and he can say, yeah, I can, you know, we can do this, then I would say, you know, it'd be better than if he just looks at you and go, well, I don't know, maybe it's just a toss up, you know, I don't know. Would I take it
Yeah.
seriously if he wasn't willing to give me something? Yeah, no, probably not. Right?
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
So you might have
So
to
you
do it
haven't
on
been out.
they don't want to cooperate
Yeah,
because they know it's going to get them in trouble or it's going to make them look bad or ruin their career. So I don't blame them though. I mean, not everybody's willing to fall on the sword, you know, like. But at the same time, if they don't stand in your way, you can consider that, you know, at least respect, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're definitely going to save face, whatever they have to do. They'll spend as much money as they need to.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they'll be. Yeah, those lawyers will be pooping their pants. Yeah, they'll be trying to hold it back and keep it out of the news, keep it out of the papers. Just give him what he wants.
If you demand evidence, like they're going to have to bring something along. They can't just come with nothing.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I have to ask them for their evidence, but the thing is, they don't have any. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's
We don't
stupid.
think they do. Maybe they do have a bunch of crap that would look like evidence. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure it
know,
would
yeah.
just dig through forever and not find anything. But it would just be there to get in your way, right?
Yeah,
just be there to be a pain in your ass.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
So
just
you
another
haven't
thing you
been
gotta
out
find.
made.
Bullshit. Sorry. Go.
No, I was going to ask you, when are you going to be doing your next observations? When are you going out again?
Oh, geez, that's tough. Whenever the sky is clear, but again, I keep saying, you know, hopefully in the next coming 2-3 weeks, the temperature is going to start dropping here finally to below zero, and hopefully the sky will clear up. I've got a buddy of mine watching the Small Dipper for me because that is the major story to catching a clear star is having that Small Dipper become visible. I don't know why that's even a concern, but it is for some reason. So he lets me know. He steps outside. He's like, no, I can almost see the Small Dipper. Sometimes we can't. And it's literally since January this year. That was the last time we saw the Small Dipper clear. So
I didn't know that.
it takes a lot of work to get clear pictures. Lots of work.
I think that you should get as high as possible, and you'd want clear skies, or you'd want a place where you know that the sky is mostly clear at the evening or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, Roger would have I would love to be in Denver right now. I'd go. I remember coming back from the conference, Clutter conference in in Colorado there whenever it was there, and I came back and I pulled over to take a pee on the side of the highway, and I looked up and I was like, "Holy moly! I've never seen stars like that ever." You know, it was
I've seen them
so clear, unbelievable.
Dude, I've never seen stars anywhere else like that. Between here and New Mexico, you go through Colorado Springs. Something about the sky, the elevation, it's just boom, and you can see like lines between the stars, almost like a crystalline pattern.
Yeah.
After a blizzard, I went up through Colorado Springs, and it was a clear night, cold. There was like 6 foot of snow on the ground, but you look up, you can see, oh man, they were beautiful. Stars were gonna be so bright at the time, but they were awesome, dude. Yeah, and that's why I want to get a pair of binoculars. Sure. I have a pair of Bushnells now. They're the standard binoculars. I don't know what they're rated at, but I like to get some of those Celestrons and get a look at this stuff. Yeah, well, you're much better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, when are you going to take a trip to Colorado?
Well,
I can drive out there.
It's supposed to be quiet. It might be Colorado. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going somewhere soon. I can't say.
Right.
All right.
Because of all the trolls, it's not with.
Oh yeah, that's
I got people to me like crazy. Oh man.
Nice.
Well, don't let it get you down, bro. Like, don't let that shit get you down, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let people's attitudes and problems. I mean, I get it. You know, like you're kind of like me. I was like this about a year ago. I was like, you know what? Why isn't everybody doing something more? Why isn't everybody out there doing something like in their own neighborhood? Why aren't they, you know, like, and I'm not necessarily talking about billboards in my car, but at the same time, there's ways that you can put out the message. You can leave flyers everywhere, and nobody has to know who you are.
Sure.
You know, you don't have to
Yeah.
show yourself
exactly.
or ruin your careers. There's a way you can do it. But at the same time, I realize that because I'm not necessarily out there doing a lot of stuff, I have to be careful what I say and what I do, because it makes me look bad if I'm not doing anything either. So it kind of like, you know, when you said that, of course, I was like, at first I was like, well, screw that guy, you know, like, you know, because it's like, I felt like, well, you know, you're kind of like condemning me, like, or you're trying to like call everybody out. And it kind of feels like you're being, like, it's personal. And then I started to think about it. It's like, okay, well, I do get where he's coming from. He's right. Like, we could do more and we could do a lot better, right? We could stop letting all these trolls invade our shows and use us for clicks and then making fun of us because they're getting more views than we are. There's a reason why that is. It's because we're not entertaining those dummies that, you know, and that's just it's never going to be like that. Like, there's going to be people that they're going to get as, you know, they're going to watch their show and they're going to be loyal because they don't have a brain or whatever. Or they're ill or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that without being rude, but there's something not right there, right? You know, it's like something's not right. And it ain't just me, because there's a lot of people like me that are like, well, I just don't understand why everybody has such a bad attitude about the whole thing. I'm like, I really don't know. I tried to be nice about it, but everybody just gets an attitude and wants to fight about it. It's like, okay. You know, like, is there any evidence? You know, like, I know, I'm sure there's evidence, because I've gone to the water and measured the, you know, the lividity of the horizon. I know it's flat. So I know that the ocean's flat. Now, maybe the dirt isn't, you know, like the dirt is 3D or whatever. It's a 3D plane, but it's not moving. I'm telling you, these things are just true. I know they are just by looking at them. You're never going to convince me otherwise, unless you could show it to me. You take me up in a rocket and show it to me, and, you know, and be honest with me and all that, and I'll believe the story. But of course I'll be skeptical. Yeah, I'm even skeptical of most of the flat earthers, because I think a lot of them just come in just to make some money. They're probably really not even interested, you know, but I can't go pointing the finger at the same time, because I'm not necessarily doing everything I can do either. So it, you know, like, I have to be careful, because it starts to look like I'm judging. And once you start looking like a judgmental person, then you're going to turn all these other people off, and they don't want nothing to do with you. So, you know, I try to be careful of that. I try to stay on the side of what I know is true, right? And I believe the Bible. I believe things are true. I believe, you know, that things that I've seen are real, right? I don't think that I'm imagining. I don't think I'm confused. I think that's what really the earth is. And I don't really care what everybody else thinks. But if they ask me why I believe that, I'll give them an explanation. I'll try to tell them my witness.
Ryan, you're preaching to the choir, dude. You really are.
Okay. I know, but I'm just letting them know where we're coming from. I mean, where I'm coming from anyway, you know. Like, so I get where you're coming from, bro. So if you hear anything about me saying this or that, yeah, I do say things. I say things the way they are, because, you know, I'm a skeptical person. But, you know, the truth comes out when you talk to someone directly. So it's nice to have you here, so I can see you in person and talk to you, and not just hearing, you know, all the bullshit. You know.
Yeah. So what I do daily, I work at Walmart, and I have for the last year and a half, and I wear like these shirts. I wear like Eddie Banjo shirts. I got a whole bunch of them. And people ask me questions all the time. They don't get mad at me and like try to beat me up or nothing. They don't like, oh, you're a flat earther. They did originally. They're like, you're crazy, dude. But now they just like, really, and I start explaining why. I give them my reasons, and they're actually open to it, a lot more open to it than they used to be. I don't get, but on the streets, I'm pretty sure you get a lot of pushback from. Whoa, you got echo?
Sorry, that was me. Yeah, that was me. I'm trying to go in the other way so I can go back to the computer. I'm looking at my goofy face in the video now.
You tell the girls that every night?
Yeah, oh yeah. If I had some girls to tell that, I would.
Try to go in the other way. I'm sorry, Mikey. I was funny. Yeah, but I'm not getting much pushback anymore like I used to. And
I don't want to get pregnant, do you?
It depends on who you talk to too. Like it's kind of weird, because like even the younger kids in town, they always come running for me when I'm going live, or they see me in the parking lot here, and they're more acceptable to at least trying to learn or understand something. If you get older, teenagers, they think they're the king of the world, you know. They yell and swear at you and call you every name in the book, you know.
I've watched your live streams, man. I've seen it happen. I know.
I know. I'm trying to stay calm. I just want to strangle them all, man. I'm just like,
yeah, I know. I feel the same way sometimes. I just want to punch people out, because it seems like it's like they're after me. It's like, dude, why are you even talking to me? Like, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, and you're really not like going to hear what I have to say, then why even bother coming in and talking to me and asking questions?
And there's always things that going, like, I'm getting this from even truthers. Like, a lot of people don't know what's going on behind the camera, you know. what I'm looking at, what I'm getting, the images, the FUs, and this and that, and somebody talking way in the distance. And like when I left the other day from the city last weekend, I couldn't even leave the city. There were people chasing me down the street in their cars. You know, like
Wow.
I had to dodge, go down alleys. I had to like whip around the city on the outer perimeter. I'm like, oh my God, like it's just nuts.
Yeah. I watched a guy actually pull up beside you and tell you to go back to Mars. I
Yeah.
saw that one day. Like, holy crap! What's Mars got to do with any of this, dude?
I mean, I don't know what to say to that except for like, I guess there comes a certain thing when you go to that level of putting a billboard on your car. I guess you're asking for that in a way. That's the way I look at it. I figured that's going to come, right? So that wouldn't necessarily bother me. And I see that you do drive around most of the time. You don't seem to get pissed off. But I know that's got to get to you after a while. Just people just like, you're just trying to be there to just put out the message, and people are just like trying to be rude, like an asshole about it. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to tell you the truth, bro. You can take it or leave it. They're like, you're trying to shove it down my throat. Well, it's on my car, but you can look away.
Yeah, exactly. But, and there's even times when they're like, and there's like 10 teenagers there yelling and screaming at you all at the same time. I'm like, well, shut up and listen for 10
wait a second.
seconds.
Let me one person at a time.
Yeah, one person at a time. Like, holy cow! Like, get out
I'm
of here.
glad you're interested, but give me a second here. Let me give you some brochures in case we don't get a chance to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I have seen some golden moments you've had, Mikey, where you actually run into a group that actually
I
really
give these out sometimes, but I don't like, you know what, like when I'm out shopping and things like that, and people approach me, like, and they're trying to sell something or they're trying to talk about something, and if I'm not interested, if I'm busy, I'll usually just say I'm not interested and I'll walk away. I won't even I'll try not to be rude, but I'm just not interested. I'll just move on. But I won't like attack you and call you names and tell you you're a dummy. I'll just be like, I'll come back and talk to you when I got time. But you're interesting. I'll give you that. If I don't believe what you're saying, I might giggle and smile and shake your hand, but I'm not going to sit there and give you a hard time. That's where I don't understand is why they get so angry.
Yeah. Well, and there's even times when like there's a group of people, or there's two people or one, and the women, they always giggle. And I hate when they laugh, because I don't know what that means when you laugh.
Yeah,
call me a stupid head. I'd rather know that, because I can figure that one out.
But when they don't give you an idea of what they're thinking, they just make the giggling sound. So you're like, are they laughing because they think I'm cute, or are they laughing because they think I'm an idiot? Yeah,
I'm just like, and then again, what does laughing do? Does that say that the Earth is a sphere now? I don't know what that means. Like.
Maybe they're afraid to argue. I mean, I know a lot. I don't know. I just try to imagine from what I know about women why they wouldn't speak up on something like that. I think it would probably be because they don't know how their husbands feel about it, maybe, and they just don't want to like stand up against something or with something or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's what it mostly is. But the ones that I do know, the women that actually do talk about the truth, and they have helped me understand a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, a lot of the files that I have on like supposed global warming, whatever, and how they really do it. Like a lot of that came from her, it came from women. So it's kind of funny, like a lot of flat earthers they're always talking about this and that and about women and this. And I'm like, dude, you don't realize the women that are involved actually do a lot more than you guys think they do. Because I've gotten a lot of my information and made a lot of friends with the ladies, and they're very smart. They just don't always show it right away because they know that it's all about the pecking order with us guys, and they stay out of that. That's just how they are. So give them a chance.
I've watched some of the teenagers like coming up to you and actually are accepting, and they're asking questions and stuff. Sometimes you do run into that.
Yeah. They're nice. I don't see why you couldn't get a good response. Just if you can always be nice and like have someone there to back you up, so they can remind you not to get excited and not to get frustrated, and try to be as nice and smile and you know what I mean.
I had a group. Here's a group shot of some younger ladies in front of my car in that same town. Where's my?
Oh wow, dude! Right on.
Yeah, like
cool.
and these and the women are so more. What's the word I'm looking for?
They're more open-minded to it.
Yeah, well, and
they're like, even if I don't agree with you, you're still cool. You're going around doing something that seems like a cool. They'll be nice to you anyway because they're like give you the benefit of the doubt, right?
Well, and they're more mature too. It's
I think you're right. Well, it's because they know what they understand. They think, well, they probably look at you and they think, okay, this guy's doing this. What if I did that? What would it take for me to want to do something like that? So I think, okay, well, maybe this guy's really coming from something. He's really knows something. Maybe I should listen. I mean, I don't know. That's what I would think too. I'd at least drill you and I'd test you out,
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
I'd be like, show me more. Prove it to me. Show me what I need to know in order to see the way you see.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know. Lead me, guide me, you know, like, yeah. But if you don't have any evidence, then don't waste my time. Get out of here, you know, like, move on, you know, like, get out of the way, bro. I'm looking for the truth. I want to find out what's really going on. And I know that I'm not going to find that unless I'm open-minded, unless I keep seeking diligently, right?
Yeah.
And I know once I figure it all out, it'll all make sense. It'll fit perfectly together and nothing will be questionable, right? And then I'll know I'm right. Or I'll know what the truth is, right?
I don't think there's any real right in this topic, but there are aspects to it that are absolutely true. It's not a right or wrong thing, and they're fighting over like who's right, who's wrong. That's where the fight is. They want that dichotomy. They want everybody to be in strife. They don't want people.
They want it to be about whether you're smart enough to know better or not.
Yeah. Well, and
that's the only way they can challenge you.
But they keep saying that, you know, I'm wrong because of the other group, the scientists, the school system.
Because a bunch of people you've never met, that you could care, that you probably don't know whether they're telling you lies or not. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's what they teach you in college, but maybe they can, you know, I mean, most kids are like, well, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Maybe that's true, but until I see some proof of it, you know, maybe I won't.
But again, that's not their evidence. It's somebody else's.
Right. Exactly. That's what you got to. That's where you get them, and you tell them to like. I always go with like, you know, what's the definition of a line? Tell them to go look it up, you know, and then tell them, okay, why do they call it a horizon line if it's curved? You know, like, come on, does that make sense to you? No, that wouldn't be true, right? So when they say that, is that true? No, you go looking around, you find out that's not true, right? That's how you teach them. Then they go, okay, well, there's tangible evidence here. Now I have a reason to say. Now I have a reason to question it. Now my mind is more open. Whereas if I come at it with a negative connotation, or if I start insulting, or if I start calling names like some people do, not going to name names, but you know, like it's easy to do that because people don't make sense. They're not talking logically. But we have to be careful to try to stay on the side of it where maybe some of these people aren't really trolls, but they're so skeptical that they just don't know how to react. And we're taking it as they're trollish because they're acting in a behavior, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're showing behaviors. But if we give them time to like, you know, like a lot of people say is like, I always talk over everybody. I always go after them. You know, I don't give them a chance to say much. I snap them right off right at the beginning when they try to make some kind of claim. You know, I'll go after that, right?
Well, like at PJ show last night, Nathan came in and I just flat out put it this way: there's no science to astronomy or astrology. These are just measurements and
it's observations is all it really is.
Yeah,
you can't measure something that you know is only apparent. So how do you measure something you know is apparent and is going to change? Like,
people are stupid enough to accept that as a science and will pay money to have these people do it yearly, and they don't develop anything out of it in particular. So the real sciences are hey Jeff, how you doing?
Right, they're ones you can go and see on paper. They're not ones that they hide from you and talk about that you grow in lettuce somewhere, you know. Every time
research and development and medicine and stuff, that's medical science, and natural science is something completely different.
Absolutely.
So the whole point that they convolute all these things, and when you hear the word science, you just like, embrace it. So no matter what they do, it's a religion. So they're calling it a science.
Well, admit I used to do that too. I used to side with the science first because that's what I thought I could stand behind, right? I thought that was the truth, and I actually learned a lot about science. I had a lot of stuff memorized. Like I still know a lot of stuff about science that just weird stuff, you know. Like, and I didn't graduate high school, so that says a lot, you know. Like, I've learned a lot just because I'm interested and I want to know the answers to these things, right?
Yeah.
And I think anybody that has an inclined mind like mine, you know, that can think for themselves and look at things diligently and match them up to what you see in real life. Don't match them up to that imaginary thing. Don't fall for that, you know.
You remind me of a young August Picard, dude. You get you a balloon and go up, man. Hit the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, not an insult.
The one thing I wanted to mention too is for you guys, if you're ever talking to people, like even Globies, you've probably heard me mention about the stars, how there's no depth to the stars. They're all side by side, here. There's not one here, and there's not one here 10,000 miles beyond this one. You know,
they almost
they're all right
spot.
there.
They're all in the same line.
It's
no parallax
you
at
saw that
all.
in the picture I just showed. You know, like it's
Could you give me your Milky Way photos?
Yeah. You got.
I'll promote it. I'll put it out there for you.
You can. You got an email, obviously, hey?
Oh yeah, I do. See, it's Cooper. One word.
Well, what did I type? What the heck
Here,
am I doing here?
I'll put it in the private chat so you can just send it to me. That'll work better.
Okay. Or you can just email me. I just sent my email there too for people to email me too. So.
Okay, will share with me too.
Yeah, or whichever, both of you guys, whatever.
I was just wondering some of the video that you take. You know, I guess how are you getting that? You're holding your camera up to the lens.
Yeah,
so you're getting one eyelet, right? So you're not getting. Is there?
Yeah,
a way
exactly. So yeah, the phone is. So I've got a cell phone mount, and it mounts the cell phone camera right up to the eyepiece. Okay, so whatever I'm seeing through the
So you can zoom with the camera as well as use it. Okay, I got. That's how you're getting. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So
That's perfect. I knew it was something like that, but I was just because I've seen others, but they were claiming they were looking through some kind of a crystal dome through a mirror, and I was like, I don't understand that. I'm not sure how that would work.
Yeah.
But now that you're showing like this looks like what they were getting the stuff with. But I'm wondering, is there a way you can take a picture, put a camera on both lenses, and then merge them together in some software so we can get a 3D look and look at it in 3D? Because that would be fascinating if you were able to share that without actually having a pair of the goggles. That would be great, wouldn't it? Or even get both pictures next to each other so that we could at least because there's a way if you look at the two together, you can cross your eyes and you can see the 3D version. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, I don't even know if that would work, would it?
It does. I've actually seen it. You know those old tintype looking photos where there's two pictures and you look through the lenses? If you cross your eyes slightly, if you get it just right on your phone and you cross your eyes slightly, you can see the 3D view. It's really neat.
Oh, okay.
You just have to it just takes. It's kind of like one of those. Those pictures you used to see in the mall or whatever, and you stare at it and you see like a picture in the background.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Only you just cross your eyes slightly, and once you get used to it, it'll line up perfectly, and you see the actual perfect three-dimensional view like you're supposed to. It's really crazy. I never thought it would work.
Oh,
but I did it on my phone a couple of times.
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying. Because when I'm when I'm recording those lights that go through the sky too, I'm looking through the one eyepiece, and you have to shift the binoculars over because you're seeing a different angle towards this one. It's different.
Right.
You're lined up different. You got to shift.
Exactly.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
So there's got to be a way we could do it, or at least if you get both at the same time, like if you can capture both, like maybe you can mount another camera to the other lens or something that's similar, so you get the right.
Because,
otherwise it would be bigger or smaller. Yeah.
Binoculars make two become one.
Right.
When you're looking through them.
Exactly.
Normally.
That's what I'm saying. So you get an idea of what it looked like in 3 dimensions. Whereas we can't see that through the film. Yeah, that would be cool if you were able to share that somehow with software or whatever. We were just talking about looking into it maybe.
Yeah.
See, that would be a nice way to share it, right?
And Jeff Conkle actually said he has software that actually does blend it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah. So maybe you could get a hold of Jeff, and maybe you could get a hold of some of the software, and you can actually work it out so you could actually get both sides.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Or at least post, be able to get both views so that you can post them and we can try to match it up some way with our, however we want.
Yeah.
But that might get you some more views too. I mean, it's interesting. You get the 3D view. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
And there's one more thing I wanted to touch on. When you go to observatories and talk to the actual technicians there, they laugh at you or they were scared of you or something like that?
Yeah. So when was it? A year? I can't remember. Yeah, a year ago.
I'd expect them to laugh, but
yeah. So I was
I don't know.
arranging. So
No,
I was waiting for people to show up. There was supposed to be more than 2. So there was a lady that showed up, and so we waited for probably a half an hour for the big hot shot to show up. He was maybe 35 years old or so, and or maybe even 30. And so he's and so he's showing me. He's this telescope here, the reflector, and this. He's giving me all the technical speech. I'm just like, whatever, shut up. And so I was like, well, point it towards the stars so I can see the stars. So he lines it up, and I look through the side hole in the telescope. I'm just like, and I'm like, it looked like it was further away than it should be. Like, bring it closer. You've got this.
Oh, it was like he was deliberately making where you couldn't see it good.
Well, yeah. And then I said, well, hold on a second here. So I showed him my video of my car, and I showed, hey, check this out. So he's looking at it. And he's like, oh yeah. So yeah, we got to get going here soon. So we'll talk to you later.
Nope, you're not gonna allowed to see that.
Yeah, wow, he's made them uncomfortable. Yep.
Yeah, obviously. All right, and doesn't it make you wonder why? I mean, really wonder why now.
Well, yeah,
when you see that response, yeah.
they're a bunch of lying SOBs. That's
Well,
all.
the reason why they're afraid is because if you spill some beans and then their name gets thrown in it, their ass is grass, right?
Yeah,
That's what they're really
exactly.
worried about.
Yeah,
Because
good point.
they signed a non-disclosure agreement. That's some serious stuff, bro. Like they have to be careful.
Yeah.
Very
And then
much. That's why I try to show respect for him. Like I understand if you're in the military, man, you have to keep your mouth shut. I get it. You're not going to tell me what I need to know. But don't hassle me, you know, like don't hassle me. Give me a break, you know, like just say, hey, look, I can't talk about it. That's all you got to say. I respect that. Of course, that's going to make me think my own way, but you know, that's basically admitting that you're lying. But you know, at the same time, if that's what you got to do it. You know, I won't be mad at you. Or spill the beans. What the hell? Why not?
Yeah, lose your job, lose all your
Let's clean the closet out, bro. Let's just clean it out. You know, let's get this over with, man. That's the more people know the truth, the better off it'll be, right?
Yeah, there's a video of my setup too. I did a video, I think 4 or 5 months ago, of my setup of the binoculars and everything, the tripod and everything. So
okay, all right, yeah, I didn't get a look at it. I didn't go through everything yet.
Yeah.
Roger throws videos at me all day long, like just out of nowhere, just Bing, watch this, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. Another 3-hour video. The show, you know, it's like, come on, dude, like, and then he's like, go over to Mikey's and check out Mikey's stuff. I'm like looking through, I'm like, okay, this is cool, I love it, I love this, I love it. But then I'm like, I can't look at all this. He's got like thousands of videos in here, like, or hundreds at least, bro. I'm like, I can't keep up with this. How many am I supposed to watch before I say, okay, I know Mikey's stuff? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I gave you a lot of thumbs up here and there, but like I said, you know, I don't have a lot of time for myself as it is because I'm online all the time. But
for
Ryan, here, I'm gonna send you a bite. You ready?
I actually had some pizza that almost looked just very similar to that. It was delicious. I got it at that place I was at the Wolf Lodge or whatever it was. Stuff was good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm glad you came in, Mike. It was nice.
I'm glad you finally came in and talked.
I'll send you those pictures too. You just send me your email or whatever. And
well, it's in the private chat if you want to grab it.
I know. I took a picture of it. Yeah, and then I'll send you those pictures. For sure.
Let's definitely stay in touch.
Lightning put something up front.
Let's definitely stay in touch and like keep in touch.
Yeah,
going on. You know, like
well, for sure.
I don't know. You know, let me know. I mean, in 3D though, I want to be able to see it through the binoculars, but I know that I can't afford them right now. So until I can figure out that way, they're about $300 minimum, right? You know, I'm seeing them on $300. So until I can get my hands on some, I would like to be able to see that stereo version because then I can get a better look at what I was talking about earlier. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you're going to see what I see, but check it out. You know, I think there's something there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is this what you were talking about? Your setup here, Mikey?
Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to take a look at it right quick since you're here?
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
We got 11 people watching. So.
Yeah, I still can't believe that you're getting that killer of a picture through a binoculars. That just blows my mind, dude.
No, I know.
It blows my mind that I could literally have been doing this all this time. I've got a pair of binoculars in my bedroom that's old, like military ones. They're not big ones like that, but I mean, I always thought those were like the most clearest things I've ever had because you can adjust each eye and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Great.
About like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we're going to do a GoFundMe. We're thinking about getting a pair of the Celestrons. What they
I want some. I don't care.
Yeah.
If I can look at something like if I can see a star up like that, then that tells me I can see down the street too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to be careful what I'm looking at, but I'm blind myself. But I can imagine like looking at the sun and getting a reflection and going you know, like.
All right.
Be wearing my safety glasses at the same time. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
And he's still talking, dude. I'm telling you.
Are you playing it or am I playing it? I don't know.
I'll play it. I got it in there.
Well, yeah. No, I'm talking through the video anyway. So yeah, you can. There's no use to
just play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just play it. Yeah, I explain it well. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys. We're gonna review the Celestron 20x80 binoculars. That's not correct. I have the
sound like me.
25 by 100 binoculars too. These are 100 millimeter lenses. Way bigger than the P1000, and these currently weigh 10 pounds. Individual eyepieces. I do not use these because they're too heavy, and the eyepieces rotate.
You need to mount them on a truck.
Due to the cell phone mount that I have mounted to the 20x80 binoculars. This is how I record the stars that I've recorded. You will need a gear head for tiny micro adjustments when you're recording the stars. I do have purchased a very high quality tripod. This is carbon fiber and it's very expensive. It was $450. And the gear head is a couple $100. You're going to need this if you want precision recording. And so the other binocular eyepieces I told you rotate individually, so the weight of the phone rotates when you put it on there, which is very annoying because now you may not be in 100% focus as you're recording the stars.
I got you.
And so this has micro adjustments here to adjust the camera. That's to tighten. But on the back here you could adjust the phone in and out, left and right, and up and down in order to get the camera on the back of your phone to align perfectly with the eyepiece. And of course this phone is going to record what the binoculars are seeing and you are seeing with your own two eyes. What else? So this is what I've been doing instead of using the Nikon P1000, which I obviously have there on the shelf. But like I said, it's horrible for recording videos at night or the stars. I only use that for the moon and the sun. So that's the front view there. And this works absolutely wonderful. And I have tried other things. So I was listening to the Gold Focus or whichever. So if I came up with a picture here, if I could find one. Anyways, you guys have all seen the videos of supposedly recording stars with Nikon P1000s and P900s. They don't know what they're doing with those cameras. They don't know how to focus them, and the camera just doesn't know what it's doing. It's not the individual using them, it's the camera. It does not do any good for recording stars. I have tried monoscopes, hunting scopes, and I've decided on binoculars because they work better, because
they magnify better.
You can see through here what you're looking for. You can look for the stars. I am very good at what I'm doing right now. If you want me to point to a certain star, I can find it within probably 15 or 20 seconds. And then I can see it through there as I'm recording through here.
That's awesome.
And of course you have the
single
focusing thing here. So I think all the way to the left is focused
I wonder,
on these
though,
ones, at least for recording stars.
I wonder, Mikey, do you think you could
the
attach
binoculars are always in focus.
I'll pause it.
Out of focus.
Ask a question.
I was going to say, okay, you know how you have telescopes that automatically will find a star and follow it?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just mount them on top of the telescope, have the telescope tracking the star, and just line that up to where it's actually pointing to the same relative spot as the telescope is, so that you could actually have it guided directly, so you wouldn't have to constantly move it and adjust it all the time?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
there's got to be a way, right?
Yeah. Well, and the second, I think I was kind of reading between the lines there too, what you were saying. So in relation to finding the stars, if you're out there every night or at least 2 or 3 times a week over the course of a year or two, you're going to know what star is what star. Not not the individual tiny ones in the Milky Way, but at least you'll know 20 or 30% of the stars that you see in the night sky. And like I said, if you want me to point to Polaris or Venus, or I'd find it in 10 seconds. It's just, and I'd say, yeah, that's it over there, and that's over there, that's Orion's belt. That's
right. Right. Well, yeah. Usually I can find it by looking at the star map and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, instead of you having to actually fine tune it with your hands to line up the star, if you had an electronic thing panning the star while this is actually mounted to that, already doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like the telescope, you're not using it at all. You're just using it to actually point at the star and track it, so you don't have to keep moving. Making your own adjustments.
So in relation to what I was saying before, when you're looking through the single eye, the other eyepiece on the binoculars, and when your cell phone's on there, it's off just a little bit. And that little bit might be the point of losing a star or not, or seeing a star. So
Yeah.
If it's on top of the one, like you can't.
Yeah, I could see it getting in the way. I absolutely do.
Yeah, it's either you take one eyepiece or the other with the telescope. You can't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so it could work if you. It would
right.
Be
Yeah, in theory it could work, but I'm just thinking of a way that you could just set it up and then record the whole night. You could just follow the star all the way across and get a really good shot of it. You know.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't have to
exactly.
sit there and mess with it all the time. You could just set it up to record. Yeah.
Yeah, like after 30 seconds, keep adjusting it. That's what I got to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the equatorial mount setup, do they have self-adjusting lenses? That's my question. When they set those up, they are following the star.
I think they have some kind of a boom that actually, it follow whatever it is. It'll point right at wherever the brightest part of the thing is. Whatever has something to do with light. It's some kind of laser guided thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Once you lock onto it, it'll follow it. Yeah. It's some kind of like a little synchro motor or whatever that.
I like the size of your boom on yours. You get good height when you're out there, so nothing like really obstructs.
Right. Yeah. You don't have to worry about a car being in the way.
Yeah.
It's nice. You spent a lot on that stand, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think you spent $1,000 just on the setup, not including the phone. And the
the tripod was $450 plus tax. I think I added that extra mount on the top.
Did you buy the binoculars new?
Yeah, and then the gear head was $200 and some. The binoculars were a couple $100, and the cell phone mount was $100. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Well, Sea Lightning put it in chat earlier that it's $165 for the binoculars. So that's not
American.
All right, good. Yeah, the Canadian is different. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I looked at them here, and they're about $300 or a little over, depending on if they're new or used. Yeah, but they hold their value pretty good because I guess they're really good equipment. So.
Yeah.
Good. I have the telescope. I have Celestron. I have a 450, and it's all right for what it is. I understand how you sight it and stuff. It comes at a different angle with the star. You don't get a really clear shot at it with it. I think they're trying to dim the light away from you so you can look at the surface of what you're looking at, what they're trying to get to.
Yeah,
I've done sun and moon observations with it, and a couple of times I've looked at Venus and Mercury on the horizon here and there. But it's really hard to work the telescope to get it all in line.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is it takes some skill to get it lined up right. Yeah. So Mike's obviously got that down. So
with this here,
he's like, I got it. Don't worry about it.
The binoculars, you don't have that big of a problem, man. You kind of like point and click.
Yeah.
Once you get used to it, yeah. But for a dummy like me, I'd be like, well, where is it? Which one's it? Where's that one right there? Like, because where I live, I don't see, but like it seems like the full moon, the stars are the brightest. I don't know why it seems that way, but to me, even when the moon's out and it's bright as it can be, the stars seem to light up more. I don't know why that is, but it just
really you think that? Oh wow.
But I don't know whether it's my imagination or what, but I seem like I see more stars when the moon's full. I don't know why that would be. It would seem to be the opposite, right? It should be blinding me, but it doesn't. But what was I going to say now? I don't remember.
Because it overpowers the stars here. We can only see like half the sky of stars when the full moon's here.
Right. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, just because once you're looking through the lens, the glare from the moon. Oh, yeah, I got you.
No, but even just with your naked eye, because it's like trying to see the stars in the daytime. The sun's overpowering all that. You're not going to see it. You got to wait for sun.
Right. You're waiting for the lens to constantly shutter. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, it's beautiful, Mike.
But I never thought about the fact that you could just I never thought about using the phone and then if you got a good zoom, like if you got a Verizon or whatever, if you got a phone like mine, it's got a really good camera.
Yeah.
Camera and everything. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like the way you figured that out. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And obviously, you spent a lot of money and time on it, so I'll give you credit for that for sure.
When I first saw your stuff, I went on TikTok and I talked to Eddie Banjo about you, and he said he was interested in that. You did get to go on his show, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I surprised him. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
It was nice.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen a lot of stuff like this, Mikey. I mean, I have seen it, but it was in the past and it's kind of like disappeared. Yeah. So when we noticed you right away, I was like, dude, we got to talk to this guy. We got to find out, what does he know? Like, what's he really seeing and all that, because aside with what I was talking about, I mean, I'm interested because it seems like the best way to see it in 3D view. And I think that's what most people are going to be interested in.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually phoning 3D print shops to see if it was possible to even 3D print my picture.
Right.
know?
Okay. Yeah. Right. Right.
Because imagine selling those on
That would be
on
just with 3D glasses.
an
Yeah, that'd
actual
be pretty
3D
awesome.
star in plastic, you know, whatever the 3D printers print.
Right.
I'd be like blowing my head off, you know. I'd be like, holy
right.
cow.
I'd say you could make novelties out of it, bro. Like,
Yeah, well, no kidding. And who in the world? Nobody in the world prints off actual stars. Nobody does.
not so far, but I'm not saying it's going to be easy because maybe there's something against that, but maybe they just haven't thought of it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It does seem odd that I have not heard of this. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that you could get a better resolution through it. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I've never, I've seen how expensive they can get, so I just never thought about buying one to see how well it looks. But
sure, yeah,
it's crazy, like pretty crazy. Just I never thought about the 3D part of it. That just blows my mind. Like, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that would be.
It just makes more sense to get a better view of what you're looking at. In my
And
opinion,
we have 3D TVs now, so there's no reason why we couldn't like make it to where it would match up with that, and you could share it like on YouTube with the 3D TV or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna play the rest of it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the night sky, which is not clear. This tripod extends to almost the ceiling. This is not even, these legs are not extended out fully yet. And when they are, this comes up to here probably. And then this neck piece here has another section that goes up higher. And this is very, very stable, this tripod. There's less vibration. It does not move. It's excellent for recording things. It also comes with spikes that you can put in the,
so you can stake it in the ground. Yeah.
in the legs at the bottom.
Right.
Like I think
So it stays in place.
2-inch spikes that go in the bottom of the
That's
legs,
cool.
there,
Like a
so
tent.
you're not sliding all over the ground and stuff. But yeah, this is how to record the stars with your Celestron binoculars. And of course, when you buy cell phone mounts, please, I beg you not to buy a cheap $30 cell phone mount.
No.
That is cheap. It is made out of plastic, and you will be cussing and swearing because it does absolutely nothing for you. This is a $100 cell phone mount. It is made out of steel and has excellent mounting screws and adjustment screws for different axis of your phone, and it works absolutely wonderful. And your phone, if you tighten it up enough, it should be nice and tight and will not fall out of there. And again, I'm using 20 by 80 binoculars most of the time because it's just easier to focus with these ones. These massive behemoth binoculars here weigh 10 pounds, and again, like I said, the eyepieces individually rotate, and it's just very annoying unless you have some kind of a genius idea
To mount it to the
how to
center.
prevent these from rotating with your phone on it. But I have not thought of that yet. And so yeah,
I'd say you'd be
there's
popping the cap off of that, baby.
flatter
The front
spot
cap, there's a
back
bolt on there. You probably have to
stupid
bolt onto
models
that.
They
Make
do
it
not
stand up.
understand themselves.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not sure if you could do that or not. I don't know if there's any space in there
so
where
this
it's all
is
sealed
what
up.
I do.
So I guess I'll pause it for you.
Maybe a little spot weld might do it, but I'd be careful because you get in there and mess up the damn lens.
Yeah, it's easy. They put the gas inside of the actual binocular. To
Yeah, that's
actually
what I'm saying. Maybe
pressurize
you
it.
could tap. Maybe you could drill a small hole in one of the points and like tap into it with a screw and use a set screw to hold something up there or something like that. That way, it's not attached to the lens, and you can adjust the lens individually. But yeah, it's probably going to be more hassle than anything, depending on how heavy and all that it is. Yeah, but I'm sure you could figure something out. You just have to weld something together. You have to make some kind of a, you know what I mean, some kind of a frame that'll mount to something and screw to it, and then weld the pieces you need so you can bend them in place. Or
Okay.
But I could see it going.
That
I
makes
could
sense.
see.
Yeah.
I could also see you going. Like, I don't know that you said there was a bigger one that's much heavier, but I could see you also working with that one if you get a better picture with it. But it doesn't have to be bigger. But I mean, if you're getting a really good picture with the one, then you know, maybe the bigger one's not necessarily any better, but it just depends on how you look at it. But
Well, I mean, can you like ask Sean Hawkins to get a 3D printer out and make you a better frame?
Yeah.
Well, and also if you can get a 3D photograph of something, then you can print it out too. You know, you could.
Well,
like,
sure.
like you were saying, yeah, you could. could either print it out 3D or you could print it into, you know, the 3D, whatever they call that thing, the laser disc.
They can make anything in 3D, like any kind of metal material.
Yeah, it's basically angled flashings of metal or whatever.
Yeah, they were building apartment complexes with 3D printers when I was looking at it originally. When I first started looking at the process, they could actually make a whole apartment complex pretty much almost finished without the trimmings on it. Just it produces it, and they just build apartments with a 3D printer, a whole hem apartment. Yeah,
Bicarnate.
Yeah, I don't know whose channel they were talking about. I've never heard of them, but they were talking about somebody's channel that was getting taken down because of MK Ultra stuff they were talking about.
Oh, I've talked about it all the time. But that's obvious. They've already released that. It's already they've already released that information. They've already made documentaries about it. What's the big deal? It's not classified anymore.
I know.
So why would they be blocking it? I don't get it.
They took down our channel.
They're the one that declassified it. So why would they be mad about us talking about it? I don't get it. That doesn't make sense to me. Unless we know more about it than somebody else does. That would make sense, right?
Now let's finish up Mikey's video. He's breaking it all down for us. How much? So the grand total around $1,100 to $1,200. You could actually do this yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, again, it would be cheaper in the States. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's not. Yeah, it would be hard to find everything. But yeah, I can see you doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you find the stand itself at? Where did you buy that from?
That was off of Amazon.
Okay.
Basically, everything was Amazon except for the cell phone mount. Cell phone mount was a different site.
Yeah, so basically go to Amazon and get all the parts and go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could always have you already posted like the exact specs of what you have so that way people could copy it or whatever?
No, I haven't done that, but I should do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think that's what the video was for too.
It's up to you, But I'm just saying that might make people more interested or whatever,
Yeah.
Another thing to get your name out there,
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play again, guys. Ready?
Yep. Yeah, it's almost finished. Yeah.
Just to show David Weiss how everything is set up and how I'm recording the stars as they look through the binoculars. I said very, 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 very clear nights, which is only maybe 2% of the year, at least here in Saskatchewan, Canada. I'm not sure what the sky looks like where you guys live, but whether it's lower elevation or higher elevation, I do not know. I've not tried those different areas, but in my location, it's about 2 or 3% of the year that is actually clear. So I've recorded 1, 2, 3, probably 4 or 5 clear nights out of the last entire year. That is on clear nights, no clouds. People need to understand, just because you can see the stars does not mean it's clear out. And I want to thank you all for watching.
Wow, okay, I see.
And hopefully this is helpful to what people are wanting to do. And please check out my canvas artwork that I'm hopefully going to get into the art galleries. And obviously I have been presenting this to the psycho governments that we have. So anyways, thank you very much for your time. This is 100% the Sirius star, and I've recorded many other stars.
Imagine that.
Almost as clear as that. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully this helps some people out understand how I'm recording the stars. And yeah, so there you go, folks. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, that was cool, Mikey. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Because I watch Dave Chappelle, they'll give me a strike. I don't know.
Yeah, how dare you?
They've actually struck me for any Comedy Central stuff that I tried to play on there. We had 2 videos taken down.
Yeah,
so you try to avoid that stuff. But my YouTube, I use it for my own entertainment too. So it'll pull up whatever video they think they want me to see, and even stuff I haven't even watched before. They decide what I think doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that was good. So you ever think put together?
About you?
What?
So I just know what I think. I make my own decisions. I sometimes take other people's advice, but I don't necessarily believe it. I just I bet I give them the benefit of the doubt because if they seem to know what they're doing. But I test it out. I don't just, I play with it. You know how I am. I'm always after somebody. I'm always talking about somebody that ain't being honest. It's like that's what I do. It's like when I see something that don't look right, I can't help but to call it out, right? Like I'm seeing somebody in somebody's face where they got the nervous twitch or they, you know what I'm saying, Mikey? Like you can just tell sometimes that somebody's full of shit, right? It's like,
yeah.
It's like, do I want to mess with them? Like it only took me one time of talking to Donkey or Sean Hawkins once. It only took once talking to him to realize what he was, with him and stuff back in the day. So I already knew who he was.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then you got Craig and you got some of these other guys and new people that are jumping in and they're promoting I think they're just promoting hate. That's the way I look at it. It's like they're promoting racism. It's the same kind of thing. They're promoting separation between intelligent people. And if they're really intelligent people and they really want to be honest and talk about what really is and really isn't, then that's what they would do. But they're not. They're doing something different. So it just makes me go to like, okay, well, then obviously there's this barrier between us and we have nothing in common. Obviously you see things your way. And I don't really understand that because it doesn't match up with anything I see in reality. So I don't know what else to say that maybe something wrong with you or maybe you just like to be in a cult. I don't know. But it seems like that anti-flat earth thing is just crazy, bro. Like it really is. It's like a weird disease or something, like it spreads.
Well, McCoon tried to come off like he's actually a truth seeker. That's basically what they're doing. Him and Craig are both pushing. We're truthers now. So I hear that from both of them.
There's one other thing too. I'm going to approach the Canadian Space Agency about too. I don't know if you heard me say this. I just thought of this like a couple weeks ago. No space agency has recorded a video of a star ever.
Because you can only see it through their optics. They don't know how to put their cell phone up to it.
NASA has never posted a video of a star, a real one. Never.
So they're documented.
Presented a real video of a real star.
Well, I've seen videos on NASA website that show stars and it looks like they're above the dome. But I obviously you can't necessarily believe everything you see on there.
Yeah,
there's times where I've seen some videos that are really convincing. Like you can see stuff swimming around in the water above it. It's like, if that's not the water's above us, I don't know what is, right? But then I go, well, maybe it's just there to trick me. I don't know. But I've always wondered if we could see something or we find out one piece of evidence and we would suddenly, all that stuff would make sense. You know what I'm saying? I know that the truth, when it's finally found, it'll just fall, it'll make the back of your head tingle, you'd be like, whoa, like it all suddenly makes sense. I just wish we could get to that quicker. That's all. But yeah.
No, well, I'm gonna take about an hour break, guys, and I'm gonna go over to PJ's. He's gonna be on around 2:00.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else you want to add, Mikey?
Oh, I'm good to go, man.
All right. Appreciate you coming.
Trying to come on, Mikey. It's nice to talk to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, guys. No, not a problem.
Right on, bro.
And the boogeyman in the top of the star looking down at you, smiling.
Yeah, that's where I first heard about it, but I've seen other videos of it since. But nobody ever mentions that part of it. But I've seen the same face in some other people's videos, and I'm like, there's no way. If I'm seeing it in every video, then it's not just me. And then I think Roger finally looked at it and he was like, I do see what you're talking about now. And I said, no, wait, when you go back, there's one video that you made, I don't remember how long ago, it was a couple weeks back. But you were doing it live and you kept moving around, but I saw that and you were looking right at it and you were looking away while you were holding the camera. You were talking with your phone or something. You were standing there talking. Yeah. And I was looking at the camera and I seen that face roll. It looked like it literally leaned forward and smiled and then leaned back. And I was like, oh, there it is. And I started freaking out. And then Roger was like, what are you freaking out about? He was like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, dude, you didn't see that face? What are you talking about? I'm like, damn it, Roger. You weren't looking at it, damn it. It's like, I know it's there.
For another guy who actually had a couple observations, he's called the Boogeyman. He was with John LeBon back in the day, and he saw the same thing in his photographs. Pretty much the same.
He got photographs of like men sitting on these things, like sitting on this weird stuff, bro. Like weird stuff. They were talking about using some kind of weird microscope thing where they look through a mirror and I don't even know what they were claiming to use, but it looked a lot like what you're showing. So I think that's probably what they were doing, is they were filming it that way, but claiming it. I don't know what the hell they were saying, but maybe they were just trying to confuse me so I wouldn't figure out what they were seeing and then see it myself. I don't know, but Makes me wonder.
Well, I'm surprised Barbara hasn't come in yet.
Oh yeah,
I've seen her all night. Yeah.
She might be burned out, bro. She's been in like every live in the last
Yeah, and
3 or 4
her
days.
and Vicky are gonna do a
Yeah,
stream.
she's probably resting up for that too. Yeah, I'm gonna be over there too. I'm going over there tomorrow.
I got to go over to Barbara's house and put a microphone together for her so she can do with the streams. So. That's why she. Yeah.
I had to give up my address because I guess they're gonna send me a headphone or something.
Well, I'll give it to her when I get there.
Even though I feel really bad doing that because I got like 6 of them laying around here, but none of them work with the crap. It sucks.
Just throw them away, dude.
Well, I know I got, but they still work.
Oh yeah, that's why you're wearing them right now. They don't work, dude.
No, these are the good ones, but I don't want to hook them up because I got this much. See, this thing works good.
You sound better now that you pulled it off underneath your shirt.
No, I'm not using this. It's not even on.
Oh yeah, you're a Aurora Borealis.
Using the nice mic.
One of these. Okay. Your Aurora Borealis, your photographs, those are awesome.
Over here.
I saw some of them. The green curtain was just awesome, Mikey. I like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, awesome.
And how many nights did you get out and see it? I know it only comes out certain times. So.
Oh, yeah, in the last month, there's been half a dozen times, easily.
Where's as high up as you've been and used that to film?
Oh,
were you able to film while you were up there on the tower up there, the big telescope thing that you said you went to? Did you take your setup up there?
I tried, and it wasn't a clear night. Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh,
a clear
damn.
night.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I was just wondering if you had moved, if you've gone around and actually traveled anywhere to actually try to get higher to see if there's a place where it's always clear or something. Where
exactly. Yeah.
That's
my
Northern Lights. Yeah, that sounds like it would be awesome. You need to get the Northern Lights and some other stuff. That'd be awesome too.
Yeah, for sure.
But of course, that requires travel and stuff. I get it, but I don't know. If you grow, I guess if people are supportive of you, then people put money behind it. Then I don't see why you couldn't be traveling and stuff like that. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I got a good idea. We could do a GoFundMe and buy a helicopter, gentlemen.
I think a small plane would be a lot cheaper and easier to fly, but that's just me.
Yeah, but you can get in locations where you can't.
I don't know about the helicopter thing. I'm probably too old to learn how to fly that thing, but.
We'll call it the X-Men 5. We'll just fly anywhere. All right.
Actually, I've also been thinking about, I know that thing's heavy, but I bet you I could build something that could fly, that could hold it if we only use one lens or something. Like I'm trying to think of ways we can get this thing up high enough to where we can see better or get above the cloud cover or something. Then you can get stuff you can get clear, really clear stuff. Then you have to worry about
mountains.
Yeah. Well, getting up high would be the thing. I mean, there's all kinds of mountains around here, but I don't know where you're at. You're up in Canada, right?
Yeah.
There's like 2 mountains near here. There's Mount Diablo, which is kind of low, but then there's Mount Shasta. It's not that far away, and there's Mount Lassen over here. There's some places where they're pretty high, especially up in the mountains. I don't know how clear it is, but there's snow up there too, and summer would be the only time they do that, I guess.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to get a chance to go to the Smoky Mountain Range Blue Ridge Parkway, and we go up to Grandfather's Mountain, which had a mile-high swinging bridge.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Dude, look it up. Go there. It's a park, dude. But there's no clear skies at those heights. There's a lot of cloud cover. You're right in it. You're in the clouds. You can't really get good observations from those heights. Yeah. And there's a place called Blowing Rock, a good distance from right in there. The swinging bridge where you can actually hold you off the cliff, and the wind currents coming up will actually keep you up. So but the people tried it, and then they slip, and the wind eddies right now. Yeah, it's a good 300-400 feet down. I wouldn't do it, but people have tried it.
I do have one more question before we go, Mikey. Have you obviously you watch the sky, right? You were into telescopes and things before you got into this. Okay, Mike.
No, actually I wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, I just started 2 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, have you tried to look at other things with this thing? Like, have you tried testing distances to see what the changes are and how much it augments? I mean, have you ever thought about just laying it out, being able to figure out exactly how much does it augment when you're using a binoculars compared to a telescope? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought about doing that kind of stuff to test, put grid lines on it so you see how much it's augmenting to see how it would change your photo or what you're seeing through the lens, so you could get it exactly like what it should look like if you were standing in front of it or something? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing.
No, yeah, I've never thought of that. Yeah.
I know I'm going off into crazy
binoculars, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying binoculars are different than a telescope, right? They're set up to be more like what you would see with your eye, right? So that way, so you can look a long distance, or you can see, a ridge or whatever a long way away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The magnification pulls everything into
except
you.
You've got two of them, obviously, yeah.
Instead of to you.
And obviously, their lenses aren't like telescopes are set up to where you use them at night, so they don't usually have gas lenses or anything. They're usually, some kind of rear reflector, and they augment the crap out of everything. So I'm interested in like if you took a picture of the same star with the telescope and a star with this and a star with the camera, and then you match them up to say, okay, this is why we're not seeing this. Like figure that out so you could explain it better. It seems like you'd be able to figure something out by
you would have to do that on that one specific clear night.
Right, obviously, but I'm saying I'm saying that would be a cool way if you would actually split it up and showed, well, this is what you would see if you were looking through a telescope now, and this is and then hold both those up and then match them up and say, this is why, this is what I think this is a better way of looking at it, because this is how it augments, and this is why I don't agree with it.
Well, and that's what I'm going to do next clear night I get. I'm going to use the P1000 and the binoculars.
There you go.
And I'm going to show you the difference between the two. Yeah.
Right. On the same, that'd be awesome, because then we'll see. Like. If it's not able to actually get the image because of the way the lens is shaped or something, that would be interesting to know. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure that somebody that knows a lot about cameras and lenses probably already knows this information, but people like us don't necessarily aren't going to get that from just anybody. So
I'm going to slow the cart down for a minute and pull the reins back. It's getting late.
I know. I was going to say. I was just trying to give him some ideas for the next time we talk. Maybe we'll have something for us. Yeah.
Nice. Right on. I'm going to make sure everybody. You put your link in the chat, right? You did for everybody. For Mikey.
Yeah, I think Lightning put a few links in there.
Oh yeah, okay. I think okay. Did,
So if you want to subscribe to Mikey, he's right here. You can look at his observations.
He's got a lot of good stuff in there. I was looking at it the other day.
All right, and I'm going to end the stream here, gentlemen, and say good night, everybody.
Yeah,
love you.
Good chatting with you guys.